Oh, it's good to see you again. Pull up a chair by the hearth. Oh, it's good to see you again. Pull up a chair by the hearth. Oh, it's good to see you again. Pull up a chair by the hearth.
Hello. Welcome to Hearthstone Battlegrounds PH Open Pitstop. I'm Enly, and here with me is Weatherlight. this will be the second Battlegrounds Pitstop. Nauna na yung kay Meatloaf, and I'm pretty sure Enrico won that tournament. So, si Enrico wala ngayong tournament na to. So, meron tayong bagong kokoronahang champion. And the top 4 of this tournament will qualify for the next parang playoff stage. And wala pang details kung kailan yun, but sa February yun as per AKG Games Philippines instruction. So, Weatherlight, kumusta naman ang iyong 2021 at ang Dark Moon Races patch sa Standard at sa Battlegrounds?
Actually, medyo nasusuya na ako sa Battlegrounds. Joke ko lang, joke ko lang. Alam mo
At
naman na
ayaw
sobrang
mo na ng
addict natin
spells? Gusto mo
diyan.
nang tanggalin ulit yung spells? Parang ganun?
Hindi, actually nga, sobrang tagal na ng spell sa meta na parang it's almost hard to imagine Battlegrounds without the presence of these Dark Moon prizes nga, 'di ba? Pero yeah, eventually it's all going to come to an end sooner or later when the next patch comes out. Pero yeah, I think masesipangs tayo yan.
So, that's true
Ikaw
nga.
ba?
Ako kasi, wala pa akong 300 games ngayong season, and syempre, di pa rin ako tatama rin kasi may goal ako na 10k ma-reach before the end of the season. Pero ano pa lang ako 9.5 pa lang. Pero malapit na yun. And siguro, kung papalarin na mag-legend sa standard mga bukas, baka kaya natin mag-grind before end of January. Pero pag hindi na nagawa, first week of February.
Hmm. May iba tayo, speaking of standard nga, 'di ba? Ano ba sasabi mo dun sa bagong Dormu, the Timeless deck na nagkakala-standard ngayon?
Yun nga, kahapon napanood ko, ikaw, pinapilot mo yung deck na yun, at masasabi ko, may iba't ibang way para laruin siya. Ang dami niyang parang intricacies. Pwede kang mag-Nosdor mo straight to tip the skills. Pero pwede ka rin naman mag-start na as Murloc lang, di ba? Kung wala yung yung explosive start mo, di ba? Tapos meron ka pang Katun and Isera. Not Isera. Yasharaj para sa late game potential mo. Um, sa nakita ko naman dun sa performance ng deck, maganda naman siya. And bukas nga pala, I think bukas or sa Sunday, merong standard tournament na mga gaganap. Open for Luzon, kay under Meatloaf, and sa Visayas ata, Battlegrounds tournament or parehas. I'm not sure. Under naman kay Uhubel. So just check their FB pages, /Meatloaf, /Uhubels HS for those announcement. Lahat yon partner with AKG Games, and lahat ay parang may qualifying pit stops for the final race. So kasi Dark Moon races nga, so parang kaya pit stops ang natin, ang datingan natin. So yun, as for our tournament for today, meron pa tayong we have 35 players who registered, pero unsure ako if they all check in. And last time I checked, parang 24 pa lang yung naka-check-in. Pero let's see if we could clean up the lobby and maging apat ang ang groupings natin.
Actually,
So,
very surprising yan. Ang daming turnout ng players natin ngayon, di ba? Kasi considering na some of the other players who overlap playing Battlegrounds and Standard, busy sila trying to qualify for the Masters Tour. Like si Enrico, he's been having a no BG streak for like maybe 2 weeks na. Puro standard lang daw
uh,
siya. Kahit anong yaya natin to play BG. Ayaw talaga, 'di ba? Pero it's a very surprising turnout. Very exciting din, 'di ba?
and yun, buti
Maybe we
nabanggit
can
mo
see
pala.
new faces. Oh
Mm,
yes, ano yan, Enli?
buti nabanggit mo, Masters Tour. Guys, for the longest of time, yung competitive Hearthstone year is already started today. So, yung mga gustong mag-grind for packs, kasi I think 1 or 2 wins lang may immediate pack ka na, and kung palarin ka, makuha mo yung first place doon, makwa-qualify ka doon sa mismong tournament na you could get around $800 if you win one round. I think kasi pinaltan na din nila yung yung setup nila doon, and hindi na guaranteed na basta mag-qualify ka may $850 ka. So, we'll see if magbabago pa yung price pool breakdown nila. But if you're interested and you're standard player, uh, try and check the Hearthstone esports scene and win some packs or get the qualification.
Pero sa pangarap ko lang is magkaroon ng something similar sa for Wild para Masters Tour qualifier pero ewan natin.
Parang malabo na ulit yung sa Wild kasi guys, kung di nyo alam, si Weatherlight nakapaglaro na ata. Ilan ba yung nalaruan mo na parang Wild Open? 2?
Tatlo?
Ayun. Yan, 3. So, I think last niyang laro is 2018. Di ba? Tama? Na Wild
Pero
Open.
yeah, well, there hasn't been any major Wild tournaments lately. Pero hopefully na Blizzard gives it another chance kasi nga if I'm not mistaken, in China, it's actually bigger than standard. Yung wild scene nila doon. Funny enough, 'di ba? Like sa mga iba mga servers, wild is just an afterthought. Pero in the Chinese server, na kung saan din may pinakamaraming players, wild is the most popular format. So, I guess onting promotion pa from Blizzard.
Sana nga kahit at least once a year, 'di ba? Kasi yung before na sinalian mo, alam ko once a year nangyari 'yon. And sayang din
Oh,
masok.
actually, dapat parang first at the very first month ata every start of the year siya ginaganap. Either January or February, parang the top players of wild per every region kinukuha nila. Pero they stopped nga para 2 years ago, I
Nung
guess.
palabas na yung Battlegrounds, parang
Mm,
ganun, yung
mm.
nangyari. But, hopefully, we'll see wild action din. And dito kasi sa Philippines, di ba, last year, late last year, noong December, nagkaroon din tayong wild tournament, care of Woohoo Bells, and ilan lang sumali. And I think ikaw yung nag-champion, tama ba? Or si Rainy B?
Ah, mention na sinuwerte lang. So tayo yung nanalo.
Coming from, Battlegrounds casting, di ba? Naglaro ng,
Oo.
wala sa wisyo. I mean, pagod na and hindi talaga sana sasali,
Yeah, of
but
course, so support
support.
natin lahat ng mga community figures natin, lahat naman nagpapa-tourneys and stuff like that. Of course, diba? They place a lot of effort in these events. And syempre, pati na rin dyan si Enly and sina Hubels and everybody else in the community. They place a lot of effort in these events. So the only way for us, the community members, to give back to them is to give support, diba? Alam mo nyo naman, kadalasan mga tournaments natin, mga events natin, it's free to enter, 'di ba? There's no commitment or anything, 'di ba? So, sali kayo ng sali.
Yup, true. And kapag ganito sa Battlegrounds, open for all, try nyo sumali kasi si Weatherlight, mabait. Sabi niya, give chance to others na lang. Durugin ko lang sila sa private lobby. Yun yung narinig ko. Exact words from Weatherlight. Durugin ko na lang sila sa private lobby.
Oo, mamaya pangako 'yan.
So, with that, let's just take a break again and configure the groupings kasi di ko pa na-generate yung bracket. And I'm not sure if ilan nga ba yung final players na sumali dito sa tournament na to. So, sit back and we'll get the action later after the break.
Pero yeah, so hopefully yung mga people on the fence, kung gusto nila sumali, huwag na kayo mahiya. No pressure naman 'yan. Just think of it as having fun in games, 'di ba? Typical lang ng paglalaro ng Battlegrounds, 'di ba? Wala nang mawawala sa inyo. Kung kinakabahan kayo mag-tournament, it's time for you to conquer that fear, 'di
Oh,
ba?
this is the first,
Oh,
this is the first step. This is a very friendly tournament. Hintayin kayo ng mga party leader. So, wala dito.
partida pa, wala na kasi Enrico, wala pa si Weatherlight, 'di ba?
Oh, yun. Wala yung dalawa sa highest rated MMR player natin. But dun
And
sa nakita
insider
ko,
news din, I think wala rin si Mac Navy. So, 'di ba? Wala yung mga pating.
wala yung mga veteran and yung mga regulars natin for Battlegrounds tournament. But I think may mga bagong sumali. Mga new names and some of them are 10K plus players din. So, we'll see if they can dominate this tournament and qualify for the next stop. So, with that, take a break muna tayo, mga 6 minutes break, and let's hope that hindi maging awkward yung labi na parang 7 lang. So, yun.
It's good to see you again. Pull up a chair by the hearth. It's good to see you again. Pull up a chair by the hearth. It's good to see you again. Pull up a chair by the hearth. It's good to see you again. Pull up a chair by the hearth. Oh, it's good to see you again. Pull up a chair by the hearth.
So, welcome back to our PH Open Pitstop for Battlegrounds. Again, I'm with Weatherlight. Pero baliktad siya muna ngayon kasi pinalitan niya yung orientation
Nakagulo
ng
ang mundo
camera niya.
natin.
So, ano na, the groupings are now published and pwede pang humabol yung ibang available.
Requesting last call tayo ng mga
Oo.
sasali pa dyan. Yung mga on the fence, Meatloaf, pwede ka daw sumali. Tara na.
Kasi we're aiming to have 7 players each party.
Sali daw
But
si
now,
Meatloaf.
kulang
Tara
pa
daw.
tayo ng isa. So, yun, with Meatloaf confirming, ready na tayo para sa tournament na to. We can start the tournament and hopefully, maganda yung mga games. So, sino bang aabangan natin ngayong Weatherlight? Na-check mo na ba yung groupings natin? I think yung Group D medyo stuck eh.
Actually, napansin ko si Rainy Days, di pa nag-register. So, Rainy Days, register na please.
Lift, vertical.
Diba?
Oh, mali. Ba't hindi siya nag-flip vertical? Flipped. Wait. Oh no, rotate 180 degrees, mali na. Inaayos talaga yung stream during during broadcast eh. Rotate 180 degrees. Yan.
Corbelli also registered. Sino pa? Si Imrael, pwede ba sumali?
Oh, kung hindi siya busy, pero baka busy kaya hindi sumali.
Hanging out in the Battlegrounds, Imrael. Ask natin.
So ito, pakita ko muna yung natin. Pakita ko muna yung tentative groupings natin. Ba't hindi siya lumalabas? Eh.
Sali din daw si Rini.
O yan.
Sali din daw sa
Dumadami
rainy
na.
days.
Nakukumpleto po yung groupings natin and lagay ko na si Meatloaf. Si Meatloaf dito sa D. So habang minamanual ko to, makikita nyo na kung sino yung groups nyo. So sino yung mga nasali natin? Meatloaf, Rainy Days. Okay. So Meatloaf, wala siya dito sa friend ko. Kasi Potpot. Hey, sali ka ba, BG? Ano today? Itong Potpot, nag-sign up eh. Baka baguhan, hindi alam na may check-in, check-in. So, tanong natin kung sasali. Sana mag-reply siya. Wag nila akong, snabin. Oh, no.
Eto, nanonood ako ng mga games sa mga ibang mga players natin. Mukhang pretzel mustard to si spicy pretzel mustard to si Pilay Lure. Pero ayaw sumali kasi daw iinom daw siya. Nice.
Potpot. So, si Potpot, sasali pala siya. Pero hindi siya nag-check-in. Okay. Oops. So, ayun. Nabubuo na po yung natin. Talaga, ang ating tournament. So, meron lang magiging 7, pero okay na yon. Wag na nating i-try hard na maging 8 sila lahat.
Sinabug for you, hindi ba sasali?
Baka tulog or naglalaro ng ibang tournament.
Ask rin natin.
So, si Potpot. So, ganito pala. Guys, wag nyo gagawin to lagi kasi baka gusto nyo ganito para nadadodge nyo yung grouping. So, ito si Potpot will be on Group B. So, yung mga bagong pangalan, i-try ko na i-add na lang isa-isa sa client and baka online nga sila at naghihintay.
Sige. Good idea. Tulungan na rin kita dyan. Okay. Lord More, 1,450. Diba? Lord More, 1,450.
Pag nag-accept sila, that means lalaro sila.
Itong No Way,
Si No Way
contact ko na.
already friend. So, kung hindi siya
Pero
online,
hindi siya online.
No Way talaga. Si Kira, alam ko, friend na rin to.
Rare Ians. 1228. See if mag-accept sila ng friend request natin.
So, ito, i-lobby recall ko na rin lang. I mean, groupings. For Party A, Philip, 92418, X-Chan, Clyde Stripe. Max Buster feels like bagong player na sumali. Manuel XX, luma na. Ichimacha, I think bago lang din. Nix is also new for on my eye. Rainy Days, wala, humabol lang. Next, for Party B, JC Tepi. Beef Steak, I'm not sure if this is the Beef Steak na naglalaro ng standard before. If he's that guy, alam ko, competitive to eh. So, yun. Ganzhu, I think bago lang din. Loltardo, in and out sa tournament, I think familiar ako sa pangalan niya. AA Paul, PinkPaw, Arsa, and Potpot. Si Potpot, habol lang din. Although, hindi lang niya alam na may check-in, pero online siya. So, Whiff-Up for Party C, Project X, Nico D, 09, I think bago lang din to. MarvinLM, Comarks, Chubby Gale, Chinilong. And for Party D, Ice Stick, SWG, DI16, bago sa paningin ko. Jiu-Jitsu, Mad Doom, Gorbelly, Cakes, streamer. So, bago lang to nasasali sa mga community events natin. Pero 12K MMR yan. And Meatloaf. So, may 2 groups tayo, Party C and Party D na 7 lang and the rest are 8. So, pwede na tayo mag-start ng tournament when they have their lobby setup. So, sino ba ang i-spectate nating una? Weatherlight.
Sino nga ba? Doon tayo sa random lobby na tayo. Maybe C, D, siguro sa B.
Sa
Sige,
B.
chat
Okay,
tayo
sige,
sa
sa B.
B. Sino ang gusto natin panoorin sa B? Ayan, sige, I would suggest siguro una natin panoorin si Arsa. Diba? Like, Arsa, if I'm not mistaken, is a fellow 12,000 plus MMR player. So, I guess if we spectate Arsa, marami rin tayo matututunan. So sige, I guess we can spectate Arsa for our very first feature match.
Sige. And ito pala, si Gia Magnolia, lalaro din daw. So, isa na lang, lobby ang kulang natin. Wow. Sipin nyo, napaka-flexible ng natin. Tournament organizers. Kami pa yung maghanap ng player. So, yun. Isa na lang. Oh no.
Oh, bakit?
Kakala ko yung messenger ko nakikita sa broadcast. Buti na lang hindi.
Baka babunyag ang totoong identity ni Gia Magnolia.
Mga sikretong di dapat mabunyag. Joke lang. Buti na lang naka-caster view. So, isa na lang for Party D and we're good.
Try natin convince si Mikoy to join para ma-experience ang very first tournament niya. Sabi ko, parang awa mo na. Need natin ng isa pa. Diba?
So, wait. Ba't di ko ma-chat si Maddum? Hello? Hello? Si JC Tepi, wait. Let's see. Okay. So, nandito si JC Tepi.
I think suggest lang rin natin for the party leaders to to lobby up na rin. So makita natin kung meron ba mga kulang pa or kumpleto na ba sila and what. So yung mga kumpleto na pwede na mag-start, tapos I guess kapag maghanap pa tayo ng isa pang player for lobby D, baka pwede pa natin mahabol.
Oh, that's true. So, again, guys, for all those players here na walang perks, we will have a giveaway. I mean, raffle for later. So, kahit wala kayong Battlegrounds perks, yun yung naging dahilan kung bakit ayaw nyo sumali. Malay nyo, manalo kayo, di ba? So, sumali na kayo. Just for the sake of trying to win the raffle. And since sabi ni Weatherlight will be spectating Party B, ayusin ko na din yung natin. Overlay natin for that. And we will spectate Arsa for our very first match. Pero wala pa. Uy, I think si Daddy Oni wala rin. Siguro
Oo nga, no?
siguro masyadong maaga or nasa work pa. Kaya ganun. But we don't have other time kasi bukas ang daming tournament. Iba? Kaya ito yung napili ko. Ako lang yung pwedeng mag weekdays kasi ako lang yung walang trabaho eh. Lol tardo.
Dami pa rin naman sumali, di ba? In fairness. I think ito ang magic day kumbaga for tournaments, Friday nights.
Oh, Friday night Battlegrounds. Para lang sa MTG, 'di ba? May Friday night MTG, Friday Night Magic.
I think ito pwede ba may hahabol pa atang isa, baka si Ebs Pupu.
Si Pupu sasali. Sige, pwede. So, kung sasali siya, kompleto tayo.
Sabi ko.
So sorry guys if you want to witness Battlegrounds action, but wala, we could just wait for that kasi we're trying to make this tournament more competitive. I mean the most competitive setup, kaya gusto natin 8 sila.
Iba yung iba kasi talaga experience when the lobby is full eh. Kasi if one is missing, it could be exploited by the more experienced players in the
Oo,
lobby, 'di ba?
they
So
could
parang
just
ano,
turbo level kahit kunyari ngayon I take 13 pero nasa 5 na ako next turn, okay lang. Imagine facing a ghost. Ay, hindi, although a ghost is developing pa rin, 'di ba? Kasi imi-mirror lang naman yung um, ibang setup nung nasa remaining lobby.
if I'm not mistaken, parang ano siya, parang warband siya ng turn prior. So still
Okay.
it's going to
So,
be relatively weaker as
weaker.
opposed to the general strength of the lobby, 'di ba?
That's true, that's true. If it's turn weaker, I mean turn before, yun yung mafe-face mo, mahina nga talaga siya. So it's like literally a ghost. Although yun nga, may warband na mahina. So, si Arsa, ba't hindi pa ako ina-accept? Already, my friend. So, recon muna ako sa Hearthstone ko. Feels like, hindi pumapasok yung chat ko sa kanila. And, mahirapan ako mag-communicate.
Okay, so si Clyde ba ang ating party leader for party A, tama
Yeah,
ba 'to?
Clyde is
Ah,
party A leader. PinkPaw is... Oh, tama. PinkPaw is party leader for B. But sabi niya hindi siya party leader.
natanggal ata yung tag mo for the party leader. So ano lang. Ay, yun nga. Meron party leader sa left. Para siguro di niyo nabasa kasi parang yung mga ibang naka-highlight may gray, 'di ba? So yeah. Okay, nakita ko ng online si Gia Magnolia.
Si Evanes Pupo, ipapasok na ba? Confirm ba? Confirmed?
Mukhang sasali nga. Nagbubukas lang daw ng laptop. So sige, siya na ang ating final player for Lobby D para pwede
So,
natin simulan
completed
'to.
yung tournament natin. I mean, 32 out of 32. I'm very happy to witness 32 players.
Mas marami pa ang ating contestants kaysa sa ating viewers currently.
So, yun. Nag-set up pa lang sila ng lobby nila, so we could lang ulit, take a quick break and wag na muna nating i-highlight masyado si Weatherlight kasi yun, kitang-kita nyo. By the way, guys, Samsung S21, ganda ng camera, no? That's the quality of the S21 camera. Tama ba, Weatherlight?
Pasensya na, walang webcam. So, magaling itong si Annie talaga mag-improvise, 'di ba? Biruin mo yan, naisipan niya na gawing webcam yung telepono.
So, sa mga generous natin dyan, donors, bigyan nyo daw ng webcam si Weatherlight kahit yung A4 Tech lang.
May pambili ng S21 pero hindi walang pambili ng webcam, 'di ba?
And kung di nyo napapansin, we're powered by Secret Labs. Just kidding.
Oo
So,
nga, no, terno ata ang ating Celia. Pero yun nga, calling on Secret Lab, baka may sponsorship deal kayo dyan, di ba? Kunin nyo si Enly as model, brand ambassador. Magsasando yan, every stream para sa inyo.
o kaya chair stream lang. Pwede na. Para talagang
Walang nakaupo. Nandun lang yung logo.
so yan, quick break lang and hopefully when we get back, action na ng Party B.
Oh, it's good to see you again. Pull up a chair by the hearth. Oh, it's good to see you again. Pull up a chair by the hearth. It's good to see you again. Pull up a chair by the hearth.
Okay,
So
so
now
nag-start na
we're
sila.
jumping into the action. Weatherlight for the Hearthstone Battlegrounds Page Open will be featuring preliminaries of Party B for their first round, and will be featuring Arsa.
So again, si Arsa is one of our 12K plus MMR players. Not sure if he has achieved his rank from the previous season as of late, pero prior to the recent reset, he was a 12K player, diba? So marami tayong matututunan kapag panoorin natin si Arsa. So let's see. So nagkakaroon na ng problems loading in.
So yun, puro puro bug, hindi ko makita. Pero nakita ko na ang hero power niya is Mayev. Ito, legit Mayev nga ang start, and Elementals and Pirates are out of on the lobby. Ano kaya ang ma-expect natin dito?
So it's actually not an ideal Mayav start, so hindi siya token opener, so you cannot leverage the additional gold to get another free minion from off of the hero power. Pero per se, I would freeze here for the micro mommy.
Oo,
So
ang
I guess
gandang ano yun
maybe
eh, 'di ba?
gusto niya
Nag-scale.
makahanap ng something else for his second minion, or like kung maybe inisip niya he wants to get more Murlocs for the Murlocs energy, pero per se I would have frozen there for the micro mommy. I think it's very understated yung value ng micro mommy for mga heroes like Mayev and Rafam, because yung mga micro mommies, they actually help you to scale your really relatively weak board, because once you filled out your board with tier 1 minions, 'di ba? Uh it's not at par with the lobby. Kasi once everybody's already going into tier 2, eventually they will outclass the minions that you already have on board. So kahit sabihin nga natin marami ka tier 1 minions, you only have 7 board spaces.
That's true. And yun, ang maganda din doon sa dun sa micro mommy, 'di ba? Easy to triple, and yun yung power spike na hinaabangan ng um Rafam and Mayev, 'di ba? Yung maka-discover 5 ka or discover 6 coming from your Tavern 1 minions. Kasi yun yung mga maaagaw mo or ma-hero power mo eh.
Pero it also, ayun nga, di ba? We were talking about yung power micro mommy. It scales your board well. And apart from that, it's a mech. So eventually, di ba? Kapag na triple mo siya, tapos maybe you given some incidental buffs for the Micro Mom, you could eventually give it Divine Shield
Oh, ano
via
yung
the way of
module.
control,
Yep, that's
diba?
true.
Pero I guess medyo okay lang rin naman yung decision ni Arsa, opting to forego that Micro Mommy na he was rewarded with a pair of red whelps for for that decision of his for not freezing.
So, ano masasabi
Pero
mo pala sa mga heroes present on the lobby?
very split eh. Actually, it's a mix of relatively underperforming heroes with really powerful ones. So yeah, andyan lagi si Elise. Like I wouldn't be surprised
Kung
if you see
mag-bottom.
Elise. It's an auto pick. It's way and beyond the best hero right now when it comes to power level, 'di ba?
That's very
Pero
true.
yeah, so coming in a close second siguro, I would argue is Maiev. Well, it's not as overpowered as it was before, because there is a lot of room for you to screw up, kumbaga, when it comes to getting triple stuff like that. Pero yun nga, as we can see right now, Arsa already has a ready triple by the red whelp, which will reward him with a potentially tier 5 minion with this timing as of the moment.
Yeah, that's true. And gusto ko
Tapos,
lang din i-mention nga pala, beef steak going for... Oh, wait. What? What happened there?
oh no, I think maybe hindi niya na malaya na nag-start
Nag-start
na
na? What
tournament.
the...
Oh no. Diba?
But
So,
what is active on my chat earlier. Ang gusto ko sana mention, beefsteak being millhouse without elementals and pirates. Parang medyo awkward sa akin yun. Awkward ba talaga yun, Weatherlight, without the generator and the refresh from the elementals?
I think the deal breaker is dragons talaga when it comes to Milhouse. But of course, diba, if elementals or pirates are in the lobby, maraming pwedeng daya ang Milhouse. Pero I guess it's negated via the new demon na ni-release
Ah, oo,
quite
yung
recently,
3 gold.
the recent,
Yep, that's
yeah,
true.
the recent patch. Oo. So parang meron siya additional na parang pandaya ng resources via that minion. So I guess we could see naman, let's see na as the round goes on. Pero sad nga lang na pot
Oo.
maybe ewan natin, 'di ba? Baka di niya inaakala, baka naghapunan muna kasi ang tagal natin
Oh,
mag-start. So pasensya
50
na rin
minutes
dun sa
din
mga
yung
viewers
inintay.
natin.
Oh, pasensya. So, pot-pot, laruin mo na lang. Malay mo, manalo ka ng 50 pesos. Or, well, in 3 rounds of preliminaries and any game can give you, I mean, 2 back-to-back first can give you the potential top 2 slot. So, we'll see if pot-pot
Ayan,
can
I guess
get back.
nakabalik na si Potpot
Oo,
pero
nag-tavern up na
he
siya eh.
is already taken 22 damage as of late. Medyo problemado na 'yon.
Ang weird kasi bakit walang ready button, 'di ba? Blizzard, please make a chat lobby or a ready button. Kasi, wala naman tayong tournament mode. So, kahit yun lang, 'di ba? Malagay lang nila ng ready button. Magiging good na yun, quality of life for the tournament organizers.
Pero as we were talking about na rin nga kanina, 'di ba? Na eventually your board falls off when you're Maiev. And medyo yun nasaktan na si Maiev ng for 9 damage doon coming from Millhouse Pana Storm. I guess Beefsteak seeing the medyo malakas ang board niya, he actually went straight to tier 4. Medyo tama lang naman ang
Oh,
timing ng
tama timing niya.
ni Beefsteak. It's the luxury of being Millhouse Manager, being able to flank your board with 7 minions as earlier than most other heroes. So he opts to go straight to tier 4. Ito na ang sasabi natin kanina na Discover 5 ni Arsa being rewarded by a very early Mithrax.
But yun,
So
he wants to sell and get the dragon. I thought he'll get the Maka for the 3 procs of my tracks, pero yun, nag-roll siya and get a 5-8 for the hero power. Pero
Meron na rin siya naka-ready rin na the demon. So that's gonna
nag-improve
round
naman
out his menagerie.
yung board niya, 'di ba? Cause the red whelp will deal 2 damage for each flamethrower. Kasi kumuha siyang Bronze Warden, which Bronze Warden is one of the best tier 3 minions.
Apol also already going into tier 4 na rin. So I think the lobby is progressing fairly in a very standard fashion. Ilang apart from pot
From
pot.
pot.
Pero something interesting to note, ha. Like, widely considered as the one of the worst heroes, Illidan Stormrage being healthy with 37 HP at the top of the lobby right now.
I think
Pero
I'm expecting there's a spawn of Nazot here or something like that, 'di ba? Maka combination kasi how he defeated Millhouse. He dealt 7 damage. And we know Millhouse is kinda strong for a turn 6 kasi turn 6 pa lang kanina. And yun nga, 7 damage.
Pero possibly rin kasi na, Ganzhu playing Illidan Stormrage, opted to stay at 3. Hindi siya nag-greedy tier 4 at 8 gold. So I guess he was rewarded with some pretty decent or rather maybe powerful tier 3 minions. And alam mo rin nga natin, Millhouse opted to go straight to 4 at the 8 gold mark. So eto, makikita natin ang progression ng board ni Ganzhu at this turn with Arsa only having 2 other minions pa rin for the
For
Mithrax. So
Matrax, oh. Very
medyo
unfortunate.
he's getting behind on the development of the Mithrax.
But then again, this is turn 7 and those kind of stats is still strong. So yun, tama ako. There's one spawn of Nazot. Akala ko dalawa for the wingman ni Illidan. But yun pala, may Glyph Guardian na triple na nakakuha ng security rover.
Kaya I
Or
think
egg.
Arsa is very much unfavored in this match. According to my Hearthstone deck tracker, he only has a 0.1% of actually winning. So evident nga, he's going to take 10 damage from Illidan Stormrage. Actually, masabi ko na lang na parang medyo nagro-root ako dun for the Illidan Stormrage. Parang
Illidan to win the
it's going to be the first time ever na siguro makikita ko may mananalong Illidan
Illidan. Oh,
for
that's
the
true.
longest time, 'di ba? I haven't seen an Illidan win for ewan ko
And
ever
it's
since
really
Tier
hard
2
to
pa si
pick
Maka.
Illidan, di ba? It's really hard to pick Illidan when you're being offered other heroes. Kasi kahit ako sa private lobby, di ko pinipili si Illidan. I'll rather play other hero kaysa dyan.
As you
Hopefully
can
there's
see,
triple. Oh, too
As
bad.
you can see, Arsa wasn't offered the on the house price that he would definitely want to get going into this turn at tier 5, allowing him to be greedy and go straight to 6. Pero yun nga, he wasn't offered the on the house treasure, so he's going to try to make do with what he's offered at tier 5 at medyo hindi siya masaya sa mga ino-offer sa kanya. Actually, I take that back. Ayan, he's offered his second triple. So I guess with how he's setting things up currently, maybe he's gonna hope for maybe a gold rin.
Oh, Goldrin
So
would be good.
medyo finorgo niya na yung pinapangarap niya kanina siguro parang dragon stat.
Oo.
I saw na parang he's leaning towards getting a lot of dragons early, tapos discovering Calicos with possibly the on the house treasure, pero sadly hindi siya na-offer nun. So nag-adjust naman siya. He's able to adjust. So I think his vantage point right now is to pivot towards a gold rin comp. JC Tepi getting dealt 13 damage from Arsa. Diba? Very, very, very sad for GC Tepi opting to stay at 4. Pero sadly, wala pa siya nakuha ni isang triple. So medyo behind siya on board, and definitely Mithrax has been doing a lot of work for Arsa. Now we are going to see Arsa discover his tier 6
So
minion,
yeah, that's the gold
which is
ring.
a gold rin.
And that's the
I
best
think that
one here, di ba? You
I
cannot
think
pick
that's a
need.
no-brainer pick with the other two options given to him.
So time to assemble Beast
Pero
Exodia.
surprising na Ars opted
Oh wow, there's a
to
Monsters
throw
Mako.
away the Mama Bear. Binenta niya yung Mama Bear niya. Very surprising. Parang ginawa niya, pinambuff niya lang ng Ironhide Direhorn. Pero yeah, I think
So
that's
this is
an
mech.
easy play.
Place needs. Oh no, there's a Bran. Mabibait out ka pa ba dyan sa Bran or go straight ahead with
I
ano?
think his board is very clean for a Beast Exodia transition. There are no other death rattles in play. Possibly you just sell the acolyte of Kutsun here and just play the Goldrin and the Maka.
So you rather play the Golden Macau na kasi ang sa akin I'll go for this needs lang. Then 'di ba additional buffer sana yun kay Mithrax. But then again, ayun. Arsa did went for your line of play.
But I think this gives him the strongest board
You have the strongest
at
stats din
the moment.
on the battle phase. That's true.
I think eventually he has to ditch the Mithrax din
Uh,
kasi. So I think the reason why he hero powered the Mithrax in the tavern is to hopefully leverage it into another
another
triple.
triple.
Not necessarily keep it in the long run. Pero of course, Beast Exodia is very much reliant on getting some very important triples, diba? Get triple Maka, triple Golden, triple Baron, set up your taunts and stuff like that. Ano some really unlucky hits for the Ironhide Direhorn, pero uh, I think medyo tagalid si Lich King with the current board that's being produced by Arsa.
Oo, ang lakas.
I think this is lethal na
Lethal for AA
for
Paul. I mean,
AA Paul.
he'll die. So I think all our parties are on the progression. Party D just started and they're complete. So lahat tayo kompleto. Si Potpot lang talaga yung medyo um, minalas kasi di ko alam kung anong nangyari. Pero hopefully he won't leave the party. Sana nandyan lang siya magstay and watch. Kasi despite of this being a tournament, you'll also learn, di ba? From the people on your lobbies. You could learn how to navigate the transitions and other things. So, there's no, parang wala ka talagang talo dito. Kahit low MMR ka.
Enjoy lang, 'di ba? At the end of the day, it's a game, 'di ba? It's meant to be enjoyed. So enjoy lang. A very lucky tavern for Arsa here being offered that faceless tavern goer which makes making triples really easy, yeah, 'di ba? And a cave hydra to boot. So parang kulang na lang talaga ni Arsa at this stage is to find that very
Baron.
crucial Baron.
So this is triple for the faceless stubborn goer. Pero
Again,
aabot ba? Aabot ba? Aabot po siya and he could play the Cave Hydra. Na-discover later. Kasi baka ma-messed up biglang mawala yung roof. Or
I guess hindi niya ina-expect na triple yung Ironhide Direhorn that turn. So parang medyo nakulangan siya ng time.
so ito
Pero
yung
as we can see na medyo nag-scale na drastically ang board ni Arsa to the
Oo.
point that kanina medyo tagilid siya facing against Ganzhu's Illidan Storm Rage. Now he has a 99.7% chance of actually winning this round.
Oh, yun nga eh.
And doing an average of 18 to 20 damage. So medyo
And
nagpa-fall off
Arsa
na
seeing
si
that
Illidan.
Baron is present on Illidan's Warband. Sana makakuha ang Muruzon or syempre or Baron at all para makuha ko na lang yung kulang sa comp ko. What would be the best comp for Illidan? Ito bang Pirate Exodia? I mean Pirate. Ito bang
Well,
Beast Exodia?
Beast Exodia, ideally, 'di ba? Kasi doon niya talaga male-leverage yung hero power niya. Pero surprising rin na Illidan Stormrage is already healthy going into tier 6, 'di ba? So maybe we could see some development, some sort of upset here. Pero as it stands, I believe that Arsa is possibly the strongest amongst everybody else that is still alive in this lobby. GC Tepi having bitten the dust by taking 19 damage from PinkPaw's Elise Star Seeker. So very lucky for Arsa to be able to be facing against a ghost, giving him the luxury of also tiering to 6, hopefully getting multiple gold rings, getting that additional tavern slot. Oh sorry, hindi pala siya nag-tier. I'm sorry. Kala ko
Uh,
nag-tier to 6 na si Arsa.
Charsa. Yeah, but I think
He actually opted to
he's
stay at
opting to get
Bar.
the Baron, 'di ba? Kaya ganito.
Pero yeah, tama ka nga. It's very crucial for him to look for that Baron.
Oh,
And
wow.
very lucky rin na that Amalgadon
Didn't get to the death rat.
didn't generate any death rattle effects. Kasi medyo problemado tayo dyan.
So, magano lang ako, snipping tool lang muna ako para mayroon tayong pang post na Weird Live kasi hindi ko pa pala nagagawa yun. Ngiti ka muna dyan, whether like, until sabihin
But,
kong pwedeng hindi ka na kumiti wait lang, ngiti ka lang dyan, ngiti.
anong ginagawa mo? Snipping tool?
Oo. So, yan, main. Pwede ka nang hindi ngumiti. So, eto na. By the Holy Light, syempre.
I think baby top shelf ang
Gusto niya
kunin ni Arsa
gold ring?
here.
Oh,
Oh,
repeat
he
customer
opted
for
to get
what?
repeat customer.
For Amalgadon?
I guess baka parang sumusuho na siya na hindi niya na makuha yung
Yung
Baron.
kailangan niya tong
So
Defender of Argus.
baka iniisip niya na I'll just transition into a menagerie comp, ba? Pero very very suspicious ang lineup ni Beefsteak having 6 beasts. So possibly na may kaaway si Arsa sa kanyang Beast Exodia. And again, a
Hit
very
for the
lucky proc
Amalgadon.
of adopts for Amalgadon
And
there,
he got
diba?
the Baron. That's the very important part of it.
Pero kasi meron na siya he has all of the working pieces of the Beast Exodia build. So kailangan niya lang to eventually triple any of the three to in order to scale. Pero as it stands right now, very powerful na ang composition niya. Barring some sort of counterplay from his opponents, they dedicate Zap Quick against Arsa's comp. Pero as it stands, definitely Arsa has the strongest comp at the moment. I- Interesting to note, Lord Jaraxxus having no
No demons.
demons.
Parang lang din Ice Stick Special.
Pero yeah, as I said nga na Ars having the strongest board being evident here, dispatching Jaraxxus fairly easily. So, we will finally see the Elite Star Seekers board. Makikita natin board ni PinkPaw. So, possible Calicos board kasi he's been a tier 6 for quite some time now. Also interesting din, just looking at the compositions of the warbands of the other people at the lobby. Ganzhu, Illidan Stormrage actually at 4
Beast.
beasts.
True. So,
So possible that he was also given a Monstrous Maka
and a
and a
gold
gold
ring.
ring,
Kasi
knowing
kanina,
he already has Baron
Baron.
Revendare earlier, di ba?
Yep.
So nagkakaubusan ng ng combo pieces. So we haven't seen Illidan Storm Rage's board for quite some time. We also haven't seen
PinkPaw. So this is
Mystics.
12 turns ago. So
Mhm.
first match lang, first round niya is Elise. So this is the first time. Very first time we'll see PinkPaw's warband.
And we see Arsa wasting a lot of gold. Di siya binigyan ng any pair whatsoever for the comp that he needs. Uh we I actually cannot gauge if Pinkpaw has a has a potential superior board to Arsa. I think if Pinkpaw only has a single Kaligos, medyo tagilid siya. Pero if he already has two Kaligos for several turns, there's a very real possibility that this might be Arsa's final turn. Oh, compounded with the potential Nadina threat kasi we can see a Pink po only
Oh,
having
5
five dragons.
dragons.
So one flex slot and one Nadina slot. So parang that's how I would personally read it. Diba? So ito makikita natin ano ba ang comp ni Pink po.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
And ayun nga.
So yun na nga.
Pink po having the Nadina but having no Kalikos, having no second Kalikos. Alright, so Arsa here is pretty much unfavored with only a 30.3% chance of actually winning. So yeah, the hits are the hits are actually really good
Yep.
for
For
Arsa
Arsa.
rin.
So nag-survive pa
Considering
siya.
na considering na 30.3% ang niya, ang chance of winning niya doon. Pero yeah, I think this could be turned around fast
Really
if
blazing out there.
Arce is able to triple any of the Goldrins or the Makas, or even get a second Maka. That could be really be beneficial. Potentially replacing the Golden Ironhide Direhorn. Ano
So
na,
you'll get
give it
the
Faces
faces
Tavern
Tavern
Goer.
Gover. Yep. Hopefully he could hit those minions that you mentioned.
Pero
Oh
here's the
wait,
thing rin.
Murozon?
Uh, ito nagka-come into play ang lakas ng hero power ni Illidan Storm
Oh,
Rage.
so
Diba? Because
guaranteed
it's
first hit.
guaranteed that he's the one who's gonna hit first.
Hmm. 5 beast. So guaranteed na to. What's the other one? So probably a taunt. Siguro
I
yung
think
ano niya,
medyo
egg. Hindi.
disappointed si Arsa sa uh, sa
Outcome ng
turn niya
rolls
na
niya.
to. That's actually pretty disappointing. Medyo na-excite tayo na he was offered the Faces Tavern Goer really early on, pero it didn't manifest into anything. So he sort of wasted 10 gold on this turn alone. And ito na,
Ho
makikita na
ho
nga
ho
natin no,
ho ho.
yes, Ganjo, having the nuts, having the golden gold rin and a normal gold rin to boot.
So ano pala, kaya nag-stay up with Mechano Egg talaga siya kasi wala naman siyang mako to have the advantage of getting the beast procs. Kasi 'di ba kanina I mentioned 5 beast lang si Ganzhu and yun, Baron and Egg pala yung hindi niya beast. So Arsa going down, let's jump into PinkPaw's board.
Hindi ata naka-on pag ang spec ni Pink po.
Oo nga,
So,
sira nga eh. So, sino tong isa? Si Ganzhu.
Ganjo.
Ganzhu, na-add ko naman na siya. So, spectate natin. Again, I think this is his very first time to join Battlegrounds tournament. Or sumali na ba siya kila Meatloaf? I'm not sure. Or from Visayas ba siya? tingnan ko na lang sa data kasi may location naman ako na nilagay for their fill out. So ito nga, may Macau pala siya. But he cannot forgo the Mechano Egg kasi siguro naghahanap siya ng taunt.
So just waiting for Ganzhu to accept my request. Pero considering sa sinabi mo, I think I would replace the
The
normal gold ring
gold ring, that's true.
with the normal maka.
Tapos
Yes.
kahit wala ka ng taunt, no?
Death Knight. It froze over.
Or do you really need the taunt?
Hindi siya ganun ka-importante.
Kasi first hit ka naman di ba?
Yeah, kasi nga your Illidan Storm Mage, you're guaranteed to attack first kahit may Zapwing ang kalaban mo, you're still going to attack first. So it's not really a hard counter for your comp. Sadly, I cannot spectate Ganzhu anymore, so I guess meron nang nagwagi dito sa
nagwagi
round
po
na
si
to.
Mr. PinkPaw with 98.4% win. And ang kaya lang ni Ganzhu is tie. He cannot win at all. Pero yun nga, talo na siya with Alekos, Razor Gore, Bronze Warden, and a Plant remaining on PinkPaw's side. So that's for our Party B round 1. PinkPaw getting the win with Ganzhu as Illidan taking second. Sayang, Weatherlight, this is what you really wanna see. Ganzhu taking the round on his favor but hindi nga niya nakuha. So, it's still good performance for the Illidan, di ba?
Pero I guess considering he was able to get second place with Illidan, that's a very very big achievement. Sadly, I think probably not seeing the actual board, pero I would presume that medyo crucial na he didn't play the second Maka. No,
The
sorry,
first Maka,
the
yeah.
Maka to trigger the golden rin.
True. Kaso yun nga, although meron naman siyang second Hydra on hand also para i-dish out yung taunted golden egg. Pero yun, I think kung nagawa niya yun and the Hydra hits perfectly, kanya yung win. May siguro instead of just a tie, the percentage for him, he could get at least 20 to 30% kung siya pa rin yung not favored on that match. But yun, PinkPaw getting the win and taking 7 points and 50 pesos. Guys, nga pala, just taking first place here in this tournament will gives you 50 pesos o maganda ng ano yun.
Pa-burger McDo ni Enly yan. Kumbaga.
So, consolation prize kahit hindi ka ganun talaga kagaling mag-Battlegrounds but you high rolled that round, you have a prize. Thanks to actually hindi naman talaga galing sa akin tong cash prize pool. Shout out to our to our donors. Pero ayaw niyang pakilala pero pag nakilala niyo siya baka matakot kayo eh. Joke lang. Kilala mo na ba siya, Weatherlight?
Ayoko na kilalanin.
So, eto, let's just spectate our next potential round 2 match. Pero, take a quick pick na rin lang tayo while I'm configuring the overlay. So, we'll go for the Party D. Okay lang ba sa'yo yun, Weatherlight? And we'll feature Cakes kasi si Cakes is also a 12k MMR player. So, ano na rin lang natin siya. Bigyan natin ng spotlight. Although this is still the round 1, di ko alam kung makikita mo kasi baka di mo pa na-accept. But, ito. Yeah.
So, waiting for Cakes to accept my friend request. So, yan, na-accept na. So, I guess they already started.
This is just, this is still round 1. So, nasa
This is
mid-game.
still round 1.
So, makikita natin kung how he'll finish. And, fortunately enough, it's also Mayeb. So, showcase of how to use Mayeb pala ang ano natin dito. So, no more locks, no dragons. But, Cakes having one, not perfect Amalgadon, but because he's missing Divine Shield. And a second Amalgadon without anything to boot.
Just going over the Hearthstone leaderboards, then yes, Cakes is indeed a 12K player, sitting at 144th place in the Battlegrounds leaderboards as of the moment with 12,137 MMR, diba? So, magkatabi sila ng former world champion na si Tom 60229. So
Oh,
ganun kalupit yan si Cakes.
and Cakes is also streaming his game right now on his Twitch channel, Cakes and Chill. Kung gusto nyong makita yung point of view niya and marinig why that's his direction for his play, check the stream while watching our stream, syempre. While main broadcast, di ba?
Sa cellphone yung stream ni Cakes, tapos sa laptop PC yung stream natin, 'di ba?
Mm. So this is SWGDI. Pero mamaya na natin sila ayusin. Gorbelly sitting on top pala with Jandis. Si Ice Stick, di ko na-check kung anong place niya. Buhay pa ba si Ice Stick?
Patay na. Tika 2 at 7th place. So it's a heads up with Banyas Pupu with Beasts against Cakes Menagerie. Pero more like Demon Menagerie. Diba? Pero I would also presume na para medyo parang paborito ng mga tao ko talaga ang Beast Exodia. I would presume that Banyas Pupu is playing the exact same build as the two players earlier sa lobby B natin, 'di ba? Or I might be wrong. Baka
Baka death
traditional
rattle.
beats ang niya.
So after this round, this is round 1, we'll immediately jump on the round 2. So makikita natin yung full gameplay ni Cakes later.
Pero it's surprising din for Cakes taking the very very sad hero power of Dino Tamer brand, 'di ba? Pero I guess he was able to make things work. Nakakuha siya ng gold and Annihilum Battle Master. If I'm not mistaken, 'di ba? Parang yun yung nagawa niya, right? He was able to copy the existing Annihilum Battle Master and then triple it.
True.
Pero he still has a healthy life total. Pero ito na ang
Exodia ni Evanes Pupu.
Pupu. Mas kompleto to kaysa sa
Kanina ni Arsa.
Sa ni Arsa. Pero
This is Golden Parrot Maka.
it's still not yet lethal.
Oo. Kasi
Pero
maki-clean up ni Anilan Battle Master yung most of the damage. And that's good for Cakes. Pero ano ba ang kailangan niyang mahanap? Mga poison comp. And we can see Gorbelly. Hindi. Patay naman pala talaga siya. So, this is...
I think very crucial na umatake si Cakes noon first kaysa si Ibanez Pupo having the initiative. He was able to limit the attack of the Golden Maka to just one proc.
Oh, that's
Pero
good.
he's being offered an Amalgadon. Pero we'll see if it's going to be anything
Perfect.
substantial, di ba?
Kung perfect proc ba?
He
Or
has
what?
1, 2, 3, 4
4.
procs for that Amalgadon. Medyo bitin. Pero he's definitely going to have to try, di ba?
So, he rather go for the triple and check for ano yung next? Ma-X na? Beast is present.
Yeah, Beast is present, so
Ma-X na or the Amalgadon.
Then there's
There's the
Ma-X
Ma-X na. And would you yourself finish Servant for Selfless Hero or... Yep.
Nagkakatuloy na lang 'to sa gaano kaswerte mag-land ang Divine Shield ni Cakes. Hopefully it lands on the Amalgadon or the Selfless Hero. Pero what complicates things is that Amalgadon having that Wind Fury. So may wala siyang luxury of ensuring that there is still a possibility of the Selfless Hero giving the Divine Shield to the Amalgadon. So sana lang it goes to like the Rat Weaver or the Mexa instead. Pero yeah, tumaas ang win rate ni Cakes dito pero not by much.
Oh, and with
Only
Alakir
reaching
hitting the first hit,
20%.
'di ba? That's very huge disadvantage for Cakes.
And I think this is it for Cakes. That Divine Shield hitting the Anihelan Battle Master instead of the Maexta. But I guess it also wouldn't matter altogether kasi masyadong malaki kahit ang alikat ni Ibanez
Oo,
Pupu turning into a 70-70 monster, di ba?
that's
So,
true. So yun talagang nagbigay ng win for Evanes Pupuder is the first hit. Kasi kung hindi siya nag-first hit, baka masilat siya ng 20% chance ni Cakes.
nako, siguro nagsisisi yung mga ibang mga players sa lobby yan. Sinalo nyo pa Ibanez Pupu dito, hindi naman nag-register yan Sinalo pa ng first lobby.
So
Sige,
eto
huwag kayong
will
mag-alala
be
guys. Kulpin natin yan si Banyos Pupu mamaya sa private lobby. Babawi ako para sa inyo
bawian
guys.
nyo na lang sa private lobby kapag dinurog kayo niyan. So yung private lobby natin is being organized in AKG Games Discord. You could just join the Discord or add McNavy, Pageway GG, or sino pa ba? PinkPaw. Sila yung usual lobby leader natin for the private lobby. And nga pala, Pageway is not present kasi di niya ata alam, di ata siya informed na may open tournament ngayon ng Battlegrounds.
Oh no! So sabihin na tindi mo, Madam Pagerway. Ay nako, yung mga problema, hindi nagbabasa ng fine print. Kala niya for Luzon only.
So ito check lang natin yung standings since we have the luxury of it. Di pa ata nag-start ulit sila Maddum. I could say na pwede na sila mag-start. Oy, nag-start na pala sila. Wait. Huwag na natin i-check yung standings later na after this one. So let's watch Cakes again. This time around, ano kaya ang hero niya? So, his Tikatus with Pirates Beast absent. Uy, parehas na Exodia, wala.
Very decent start with the Elemental, not bad. Of course, no-brainer yan. You don't really want to start with a Murloc Tide Caller, di ba?
Have a good battle, friend.
Yeah, Tikatus is actually underperforming. Pero
Pag nakarating ka ng price tree, parang ang lakas na niya eh. 'Di ba?
it's not necessarily a bad thing, diba? At the end of the day, diba? Tikatus is a really, really fun hero to play. So, like, even I can imagine that people will opt to play it even if they're not ensured a good standing. Medyo exciting na you get several Dark Moon prizes, diba? So I think it's a well-designed, very well-designed hero. Not too
True.
overpowered, but really, really fun to play.
And especially kapag nag-rotate out na yung Dark Moon prizes. So, ikaw lang yung may ganong opportunity to amp up your turn for 8, 12, and 16.
Actually, yeah, yun nga, medyo na-excite na rin ako na mawala kahit papado ang Dark Moon prizes para makita lang yung shake-up sa meta, 'di ba? Like we've had this format if I'm not mistaken, mga 2 months na tayo ganito.
True, true.
So it's going to be really interesting to see if some other heroes like I think Elise is one of the no, one of the biggest or is one of the
Offender.
heroes that gained a lot dahil dito sa ano na to, dahil dito sa Dark Moon prices na to.
Oo, kasi
Diba?
kaya niya, di
Because
ba? Turn 8, kaya niya maging um, T6. Tapos, kapag may on the house ka, double ano ka
yeah,
na.
Think you can
Double
double
do
tier
T6.
6
anything.
minions. Oo. Pero that's not to say na hindi nagagawa ni Elise yun. It just so happens that sobrang mas high roll lang ang ano niya, ang ganun line of play. Diba? Parang before you're only limited to getting one per turn because of your expedition map, diba? Pero because of the power level of the Dark Moon Fair prices, diba? You can leverage that into something that would make your board really unstoppable. So ito we're seeing cakes being offered possibly two ano, I would argue the best three prizes. Discover a minion from Tavern Tier 1, the 2 gold option, and give your minions +1/+1.
So,
So
recall
of
ko
course,
lang yung heroes nila sa lobby. Meatloaf as Omu, SWGDI16 as Lich King, Ebanes Pupu as Elise, Gorbelly as Mayev, Ice Stick as Kayaltas, Jujitsu as Alex Traza, Cakes as Tikatus, and Mad Doom as Jandis. So,
uh,
ma-
uh, say go on.
so might have Stormwind at ano yung na-pick up ni Cakes doon? Hindi ko napansin.
Discover a Tier 1 minion.
Gacha gift. Okay.
So meron na siya nakaabang na triple
Oo, sa Water
si
Elemental.
Cakes. And having that perfect combination of prices, he was able to leverage it to a really powerful board that could potentially give him the opportunity to be really really greedy and go straight to tier 5 and immediately discover a 6 with the two elementals currently on board that will combine eventually into his other water droplet, diba?
True. And yun nga, yung sa turn 8 prizes niya with Evolving Tavern or On the House, yung mga ganong prizes will help him to um, mitigate a lot of damage kasi lalakas ka na at lalakas dun eh, di ba?
So double checking lang rin what are the races na available sa lobby nito. So apparently pirates and beasts are absent in
Absent,
this
yep.
lobby. So very very juicy ang Discover 6 mo. So
Elementals would
yeah,
be
you
nice
can get a genie,
or
you
a
can get
dragon.
you can get Gallic Ghost. Even getting a Foe Reaper is actually pretty nice. You can get some tempo off of Imp Mama. So very very good naman, ng tier 6 pool. So it's very very rewarding
Doing
to
great
get
out
that
there.
tier 6 discover. I would presume that Cakes would just tier next turn and maybe take another hit and then go to tier 5 and then discover that 6, setting him up to potentially go to tier 6 when he's offered on the house, if I'm not mistaken. Tama, 'di ba? On the house yung
Oo, yung discover on your current tavern tier.
yeah, yeah. Imagine yung sequence of events. You discover a 6 and then you get 2 on the house
It's
on the 8th
okay. We all
turn
need
and
some
you
gloves now
tier
and
to
then.
6. That's the dream play
For the
for
Tikatus here.
Tikatus. So Cakes, I think opting to buy something from the tavern, possibly the Twilight Emissary to buff the
Oh,
Glyph
sell the
Guardian. I don't
3-4.
I don't think it's good to try and discover a 5 currently, knowing that you are very healthy and on the verge of getting an immediate tier 6 on the following turn. So I guess it's just incremental improvements on his board. So respect lang rin to the Elite Star Seeker, di ba? Knowing that Elise also has the potential of having the
I think
strongest
you
board
can win
currently on
this
the
thing.
table. But definitely that Might of Stormwind from Cakes has a very very strong effect, diba? Increasing his chances of winning or at least mitigating damage. As you can see na medyo tagilid si Cakes dito
Oo.
sa board
Pero
ni
yun nga,
Ibanez Pupu.
matatanggal naman niya yung mga major damager here. So, yan.
Uh,
That's...
he's, he's not heavily punished, but as it's also the testament to the power of any Star Seeker. Very very powerful hero nga kumbaga.
Welcome back. How's it going
Okay,
out
so
there?
ito na moment of truth. What tier 6 minion
will be
is
offered.
Cakes going to discover?
And one thing lang din, he'll be facing Meatloaf na, syempre, we know Omu also somewhat an Elise of its own. So, power level din siya.
The fate of the world
And
lies
with
in the
Cakes having
balance.
only 2 dragons here, and walang
That's
Murloc.
that's three dragons.
3 dragons, yep, Leap Guardian.
Oh, just discover the Calic Ghost, the yun ang pinaka high roll na hinahanap nyo kumbaga going into that six.
Yeah, Blue Eyes Red
Judging
Dragon.
judging by the results of the previous matches ni Meatloaf, I guess he had a really poor start as Omo. Maybe he didn't get a token generator for the first 2 turns kaya medyo tagalit siya. He has lost his
Keep up the good
previous
fight,
2 matches to Kel'Thas and the Lich King.
So yun nga,
Diba?
mahina nga yung board niya with the majority Murlocs, pero payat yung mga Murlocs niya.
Ito na. We were going to see how he fares against Meatloaf. Sadly, Meatloaf taking a big chunk of damage here again.
Max
Wala siyang
damage.
nagawa dun sa Kalek Gosh.
And Madum dying at
pulled their weight.
8 on Jandi's. Wow.
Ito
So
na.
on the house.
On the house number 1. So that's a no-brainer pick right there.
Oh, time thief.
And
Time thief is not good. So,
yeah, hindi ata time thief kasi Meatloaf having an excess number of Murlocs, wala naman kailangan si ano doon, si Cakes. So maybe
So time thief is
I
for
think
just
I think he could opt to
get the Tavern
uh
Tempest. See.
well, I guess he's offered the Tavern Tempest, pero I would argue that there's a line of play that he could opt to just keep it for the meantime. Wow, and that's a perfect
Perfect.
amalgadon, di ba?
Amagadon with
With
just
just
how
what
many
three
proc?
procs. Just 3 procs para nagkadayaan tayo doon, di ba? That's not fair. I guess he could sell Tavern Tempest, just play the 2-3, just buy the Faceless Tavern Goer, which he does. Pero with how things are shaping up right now, that's a
That's dirty.
that's a really dirty turn for for Cakes.
Imagine also being at Tavern 6 now and it's just turn 8. Highlight natin turn 8. So getting second akala ko that means sobrang laki ng stats niya by the time na ma-hit niya yung turn 12.
Very ano rin, very very lucky. I think that's what's very integral to this board development is yung ano niya, yung very good turn 4 niya. Sadly, he loses
Oh, he loses
to the Lich
here.
King here, but he already has a Caligos, he has a perfect
Oh,
Amalgadon.
and Bronze Warden. He'll
Okay,
pick up
so
Bronze
Ibanez,
Warden
he'll be facing against Ibanez Pupus and
na
Star Seeker.
na medyo kakatakot din kasi Tavern 6 and Elise. Oh, wow.
He really has to focus on scaling his board right now.
So, would you get the Draconid Enforcer? Kasi may double Divine Shields ka? Or would you just go for the Battle Cries?
I think he is considering it. which he does. It's a strict upgrade to the 7/7
Water
na
element.
water droplet, because this will need to be a 5/8. I mean, potential 9 or so minion eventually. But yeah, I'm surprised that he opted to just roll, not get the
Oh,
final
the
battle
Philippine
cry.
Navigator, yep. Another +6/+6
But
on.
he's rewarded with an immediate tempo boost by getting that selfless hero. I guess nire-respect niya ang power level ng Elise at the stage of the game. He wants to ensure that he survives, that he's able to eventually scale his board with the carigos that he picked up earlier. Diba?
That's true.
Very, very crucial yung nangyari na he takes 12 from the Lich King and then not being paired against the Ghost on this turn. So, he's at the verge of death right
Oo,
now. Uh,
paired up siya eh. He never faced Mad Doom. So, sayang nga, hindi niya nakuha. Kasi ito, you'll be match up with Elise na feeling mo malakas. You're on the verge of scaling up with a Faceless Stubborn Goer getting a potential golden Kalekos. So, he's just being cautious, 'di ba? Of what may destroy his uh, current round.
but I guess uh this is actually favoring cakes as of the moment. Hindi rin masyado pa nagsiscale ang board na to ni Ibanez Pupu. Now he's taking 21 damage off of Cakes' board that be able to kill the Caligus nor the Amalgadon. Very unlucky attacks din na the Amalgadon had a clean trade with Ibanez Pupu's big Amalgadon. Pero yeah, uh, I think Bad Doom was the one who faced a ghost earlier. Yes, he was. Sorry, Jujutsu facing ghost earlier because he took a lot of damage from the Kel'Thas, from I6 Kel'Thas. And interesting to note again that I6 is, I think, forcing Murlocs. His Kel'Thas has four
For Murlocs.
Murlocs.
And maybe that's the one is Bran, the other is Taunt. That's the triple.
That's triple that Case is looking for. Hopefully get a second Calicos.
Oh, there's no
Apparently medyo
second.
minalas siya sa offerings
And
ng kanyang
even no
discover.
Nadina. So there's two battle cries still left on the top. Actually three. This could create an Amalgadon. Pero wala.
Kasi just offer the Annihilan. Pero I guess sasagarin niya. He's gonna sell the three minions to end with the Annihilan. Hindi. He
So
wants to
this is a
play the
freeze.
Zap instead. So it's also interesting to note that Alex Straza, well, it's not surprising, pero marami silang
Dragon.
dragon sa lobby na to.
Oo, agawan talaga sila. Kanina, Beast. Ngayon, gusto ko Dragon. Iba pinaglalaroan yung mga players natin eh. I'll give you a
Pero
hard
this
time
is an
finding
almost
what you
sure
need.
win for Cakes. Jujutsu's board isn't up to par contesting that Kalikos board. Jujutsu not having a Kalikos of his own.
Jiu-Jitsu taking down and he'll be 6th. Meatloaf will be 7th.
Really pulled their weight.
Pero Papa Belly having a really good game. He's been having a really good streak of wins in the past few turns, having a hot streak of 4 currently, and dealing massive damage to the Lich King, 26 damage into the Lich King facing Gorbelly. Pero his minions are, as indicated in my screen, is mixed minions. So possibly a menagerie
Menagerie.
build.
Yep.
Oo.
Somewhat similar siguro kay Pupu. Kasi si Ebanez Pupu having the Menagerie with Bran and Lightfang on board. We haven't seen Gorbelly for 8 turns, so we cannot determine what's the power level unless yun nga yung dito sa match history nila on the left side of the screen. And would he end with Selfless Hero again?
Most probably, yes.
Nothing scares me.
Ay,
Except me.
very lucky the mga ano rin, the mga matches for Cakes. He's able to dodge the ones who have high rolled the lobby, 'di ba? So para hindi niya pa nakakatapat ito si Gorbelli with a potentially stronger board than him, so may chance for him to still catch up. As we can see that the Lich King's power levels drastically fallen off. Hindi niya na high roll, kumbaga. He wasn't able
Mm.
to get some relevant
Or
minions to be
utilities
able
for
to be
minions on 5.
yeah.
True. So, ang maganda din dito, Cakes managed to reach turn 12 and there's a ice block there. So, kapag minalas-malas siya, I mean, pag swinerte siya, meron siyang ice block. But, then again, feeling ko naman malakas siya. Pero, yun nga, kalaban niya is baka mas malakas. So, let's see if Cakes
I think discovering Anadina is much more
more than ice block.
important.
Yep, true.
Yes. He managed an option to get a new hero power
Oh,
instead.
ice
The
stick will be the one next fight for Cakes with 5 Morlocks. Oh.
Pero Banya's Pupo already
Oh
falling
wow,
to
these
fourth
are bad.
place.
These are actually bad hits. All that glitters for potential what?
Well,
Kalekos?
he could just
Okay.
make something golden and
And
then
discover.
discover something, diba?
True, true,
So
true.
that's pretty decent naman.
So
So
Ebanez Pupu
I
going
would
down as
presume that
fourth.
he's going to taunt the two Divine Shield minions.
That's what I would have picked.
Oh,
And
wow,
there's the
that's the
Nadina, diba?
Nadina. And
And the
the
second
second
Calicos.
Kalekos. Go. And even a Murozon. Ano yung last fight niya? Lich King. Lich King doesn't have good dragon. So, it's Nadina here. And for the potential flex spot, what would be your sell here? Twilight Emissary?
I'm actually surprised that he didn't taunt the other Malgadon, knowing that he already has a Nadina, diba? That Malgadon already has Divine Shield and Poison as well. He opted to just re-taunt an already existing taunt minion and then taunting the Bronze
Bronze
Warden.
Warden.
I believe he could have just leveraged the attacks from the opponent's side, taunting the Amalgadon, hoping one of the attacks from the opponent would crack the Divine Shield, and then having more value from the
Really
Nadina.
pulled their weight.
True, true.
Pero I think it's irrelevant as of the moment kasi he's really
And
really
there's
far
might
ahead.
be a Mega Wind Fury or Wind Fury like Crackling Cyclone, right? So, there's a chance that Amalgadon will die immediately. So, parang siguro
It's
kinonsider na
also
lang
the
niya yun.
same. It's also the same for the other minions, diba? So what he has right now is a single taunted minion. I also think that if he was going with this line of play, he could have developed the Caligos much earlier, like in the previous turn,
Oo, na I
instead
could
of
have
keeping it in
sold off
hand,
the...
diba?
But, I think, ang bilis nung rope. Nag-ano pa lang siya, nagbabananas pa lang siya, present na yung rope, di ba? So, he wasn't able to execute the turn that he might want, siguro, kaya ganun. And awkward kasi ano yung i-last mo dito?
Maybe possibly just the ring matron.
Or would you go for the
Yes,
6 units, Andy?
maybe that's too greedy na. Pero naman, ensures that your opponent attacks first, procs of Bronze Warden's Divine Shield, then you attack with the Nadina. Pero yun nga, sabi mo nga, if meron yung Golden Cyclone, medyo magkakaroon ng problema with that play.
Ring of death.
So yun, nag-reposition si Cakes. Would you go for Draconid Enforcer as the 6th spot? Or wala na bang bearing yun?
I think he's trying to play around a cleave there.
Leave.
So kapag
Yeah,
baka,
that's true.
baka ma-cleave, mamatay yung Draco Enforcer, it's a bigger loss than losing 14-22. As opposed to having that slight incremental advantage of a +4 Divine Shield buff of the Draconid Enforcer, diba?
Yep, that's so ang big advantage dito ni Cakes having Babos on his minions despite kahit parang may poison, double poisonous, double, almost perfect Amalga doon kay Gorbelly. And ang dami ni
Pero as you
Gorbelly,
can see, the problem with Corbelli's lineup is he has 3 minions na walang development whatsoever. He doesn't
Keep
have
Mama,
Brand,
Genie.
he doesn't have maybe he had something like Lightfang Enforcers. I wasn't able to take note of the buffs from the minions. Pero yun nga,
Really pulled their weight.
3 of his minions are seem like they were just freshly bought. So as
Pillars,
it
choke.
stands right now, Gorbelly's board has no capacity to scale on par with Cakes' board with two existing Calicosas. So I guess this is already pretty much in favor of Cakes. So again, diba? Oh, he's being offered the opportunity to golden his Calicos. But I actually think that's a trap. Pero
Second
like
na.
yeah, he's already so far ahead. And being offered that fourth Calicos is
And he
just
could
it's just
end up,
icing on the cake. That's just crazy.
and he could
Diba?
end up with
Sobra na yun.
another buffer pa. Dragon, to be exact.
Yeah. The problem with that lang is kapag minalas siya, you're not given a relevant tier 6 minion. Meron kang buta sa composition mo. Pero di naman natin alam nga, bibigyan ka ng pang-apat na Calicos, di
Oo.
ba? So it all worked out well in the end.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
Uy, tumaba yung Elystra niya ni Gorbelly, but yep,
It's still
wala
too
na,
much. It's
wala
more just
na.
insurmountable with the amount of scaling that Cakes has. I think the only chance for Gorbelly at this point is to replace 3 of the minions with
Uy,
maybe two selfless heroes and a Baron. Pero I think medyo kulang na rin sa oras. He doesn't have the luxury of life nor gold to be able to transition into a scamcom. So Cakes winning this lobby. Banyas Pupu getting fourth, so definitely Cakes is the uncontested point leader for this lobby. This is lobby D, if I'm not mistaken.
yep, Labi
Yes,
D.
this is lobby D. So Cakes having the point advantage for his lobby. So I guess we will have to abandon party D for now. Let's
Yeah, let's jump into the next potential featured match. I mean, Labi, it's Party A. And again,
let's
for the Party
or
D,
party.
round 3, Badum will concede his run kasi may gagawin na daw siya. So, yung ano naman niya, outcome naman niya is not good. Double 8. So, might as well take the third 8.
So
So,
I guess we could spectate si MarvinLM.
sige,
So
pwede pala, pwede pala.
another top
And
player.
they just started ata. Sige, sige.
Mhm.
Marvin
Oh,
LM.
they're currently at turn 4. So Marvin LM playing Forest Warden Omu. So kung di pa nasa stream, spoiler na Marvin LM playing Omu. So rounding up the lobby rin, Chubby Gale playing Alakir, Comarks playing Sir Finley with the Millhouse Manstorm Hero Power, Nico D09 playing Alistar Seeker, Chinilong playing Ticketus, Project X playing Tess Greymane, Wifaf playing Toki, and Jim Magnolia playing Silas Dark Moon.
pa-accept mo ako kay MarvinLM kasi hindi niya ako ina-accept. Siguro, di pa naman ganun kadami yung kanyang kailangang action. So, hindi niya ako ina-accept eh. If, so, kaya, yon tumunog na. MarvinLM accepted me and we can feature the lobby now. So instead of Party A, nagpunta tayo sa Party C round 3. And we might be able to catch the Party A round 3 kahit on the middle of their games na. So no more locks, no elementals. So palitan ko muna yung mga pangalan. So si Wiffwaff nandito. Tingnan nga natin. Wiffwaff having 4th, 3rd. Wow. Hindi 8. Ang Queen of Queen of BG ng PH, 'di ba? Queen to, 'di ba, si Wiffwaff?
The king of BG is si Enrico, and sige, papayag na ako doon.
Basta
Considering
Queen.
na si Whip Up naman nga yung queen. Sige. Ano tong sinasabi ni Paige with regards to AA Paul? Siya na maglaro kay AA Paul. Did AA Paul drop out of the tournament ba?
Or baka Madum, hindi ko alam. I didn't receive information about AA Paul. Pero sige, if you want to fill in, pwede naman kasi sayang nga din 50 pesos rin to if you manage to take the win. We're that flexible. Si Gia Magnolia having 5th, 7th. Gia Magnolia not performing well, Weather Light.
Baka kulang sa nom-nom yan. Diba? Yun
Gia,
lang kulang dyan. Pampalakas yun. As endorsed by Feline Lure. Diba?
Sinilong, Tikatus. Sino to? Alakir,
So going
Chabigil.
back to the game, MarvinLM being offered that very very nice triple into a tier 6 minion. The third Rabbit Sorolisk. Pero he's opting to freeze it. Actually, I think it's sort of greedy, but I would most probably just sell the Red Wolf and maybe a Steward of Time and just get the Rabbit Sorreless and get a powerful tier 6 minion immediately rather than freezing this very much, I would say, lackluster na tavern. Like, none of these is particularly exciting to keep apart from that triple Rabbit Sorrelisk. And you have some very expendable minions.
Tapos may test pala dito sa lobby na to. So, interesting to see na may Whiff Puff, may Toki, may Elise, may Omo, yung mga mabilis mag-level. So, madaming pagkain si test dito.
So MarvinLM taking a lot of damage here against Wifov's Toki. Maybe could have mitigated damage by getting a really powerful tier 6 minion instead of just opting to just freeze that. And medyo balungkot ang offer kay MarvinLM. Definitely the high roll would have been getting on the house, but I guess he could make do with an evolving tavern. Pero I guess check mo muna kung ano ang makukuha niyang tier 6.
Oh, Amalgadon
Offer
is
definitely
good.
Amalgadon.
Yep. That's
With, yeah,
the best one.
with 3 procs. Pero yun nga, med 3 procs, medyo balungkot siya doon. So, uh, let's see the line of play that MarvinLM is going to take. I think Yeah, definitely he's just gonna roll there. Nothing interesting in that lobby, that
In that
tavern for
tavern.
him.
And kulang, yan, nag-commit na siya. Unfortunately, yung
Being
Zap
offered the
yung
Zapwick.
mas maganda pa yung first ano niya, first offered ni Bob kasi may potential 5-star brand kaso
You're down a minute.
nag-roll nga siya for more potential 5-star on board.
Hindi naman sa masama ang pag-pick niya ng Zap Slywick.
Oh, malakas
Zap
pa naman
Slywick
siya,
is
turn 8.
still a very powerful tempo minion. That's still a 7-11 that ensures that you kill off those pesky
You're doing way out there.
minions that are supposed to die. Like let's say yung mga uh, well, seeing itong board ni Abigail, wala naman
Yan.
masyado mga relevant. But yeah, if meron mga tipo mga Baron, or kahit yung mga brand and yung mga light fangs that
Oo,
stay
yung
at
mga
the
potential
back line
high
that doesn't
damager.
want to die. Yeah. Oo.
And gusto ko lang din i-point out na si MarvinLM pick good stuff, the increase +1 health. Tama, di ba? Yun yung effect from the turn for prize 1.
But
I
I would assume na hindi siya masyadong masaya dun sa pick niya na yun.
I never pick that good stuff unless namali ako ng pindot. It happened to me twice. Parang packet change yung pipindutin ko dapat kaso yun, napindot ko
I think
yung
the only time I would consciously pick that price is if I'm playing Isera, knowing that I am going to really buy out the tavern. Pero yeah, kadalasan na parang medyo sad ka nga kapag yun ang kinuha mo. Pero initially when Dark Moon prices were introduced, parang a lot of people gravitated towards that. Parang uy, permanent na buff for my future minions. They get an additional +1 HP. Pero yeah,
That's quite
it became evident really fast na hindi pala siya ganun kaano. Hindi
oh,
pala siya ganun
ka-effective. And it also
okay.
ruins spawn of Nazot. Kasi ang dami, di ba, na 2 attack minion lang sa low tavern. So, yung spawn of Nazot mo, hindi mamamatay kasi 2-3. Babump siya sa armor of Acolyte of Khotun na 2-2. So, wala. And eto pala, Project X test dying. Siguro napag-greedy ng T-up si Tess dito. He could have leveraged the hero power getting the potential good stuff for her lineup, pero yun eh. Project X also at Tavern 5 when he died.
Ng MarvinLM forcing the Exodia Beast build. Pero wala pa siyang gold red.
Oo,
Pero
wala siyang gold
already
ring,
picking up
wala
that
siyang
Papa.
Khotun, wala siyang spawn, wala siyang Baron. So, ano lang, for the infested wolf and Mama Bear connection, yung monstrous Mako.
And he's also only at tier 5, sadly. So parang medyo parang questionable ang position niya ngayon.
Ito yung mga nabanggit ni um, Weatherlight kanina na killing out the Bran and the Lightfang immediately. Assuming, kunyari, natalo siya dito.
Chinilong only having a 4.2% chance of winning this round. Pero
Oh,
I think he's not too sad
Oo,
without
double attack yung
outcome.
pigel niya, di ba? Tama?
Yeah, he was able to generate 2 cards off of Pagel and only taking 9 damage from MarvinLM's board. But I guess if MarvinLM is going to tear up, this is the time to do so. He needs to find that gold red as soon as possible, because staying with this composition without a gold red is going to be really really bad. It's going to get really ugly fast.
So, Comarks
Uh,
on Millhouse, by the way, died with 5 pirates. So, si Toki, dealing 25. I mean, with buff, dealing 25. Oh, is
so
that a bait?
yes, that's definitely a bait.
So,
Pero
that's a
yeah,
faceless stubborn gover. Pero, would he sell the Rabbit Sorrelist? Yes.
Here's a gold.
And he didn't pick up the Tavern Gover. I mean, freeze.
well, wala rin naman kasi siyang immediate na kailangan i-triple at the moment. And he's already at tier 6. He wants to be able to get that first golden first rather than try to triple any of his existing minions. Because aside from Macau, which actually doesn't really do much as of the moment because of that lack of a gold rin, diba? Being baited into freezing the tavern for the faceless tavern goer and not being able to capitalize on it, getting multiple, maybe possible multiple copies of
Keep up the
Makas
momentum
or
for the
Barons or Gold Grids on your succeeding turn, and knowing that you are in a very precarious position. Medyo tagilid talaga si Marvin LM now because his scaling is pretty much limited
And
by
eto,
not.
gusto ko lang din mention, Gia Magnolia with somehow part of Beast Exodia too, di ba? Meron siyang Hydra at Mako.
So yeah, meron na kay Gio Magnolia yung yung mga ibang mga pieces na hinahanap ni Marvin. But yeah, very
For
lucky round
Gia,
for Marvin.
yeah, yeah.
He wasn't favored in
Ooh,
that
wow.
round, but
Chubby
he was
Gale.
able to win and fighting the ghost, diba? So very lucky turn of events. And now, I guess siguro para nagsisisi si Marvin LM doon not getting that Faces
This is
Tavern
Tavern Goer,
goer
that's true.
and being offered that
Wow,
golden and
wow,
the second
wow.
gold rin pa, 'di ba? Dapat ginto na siya ngayon.
But siguro feeling ko ibibigay ni Bob to. Di ko na papahirapan pa si Marvin LM. Bibigay ko yung golden. So wala.
And that's a second
Second Hydra.
Cave Hydra for Marvin LM if
And he could
he
go,
chooses to take it.
he could sell the, Sorolisk.
He can sell the Sorreless. He still has another flex slot by selling the Mama Bear later on. Parang ito na yung parang pivot rin niya to go full
Oo.
B6 Exodia,
And
being very fortunate to face Chabigail's
Ghost.
Ghost.
Yun nga eh. Match up with Ghost with the pieces you're looking for. So, Baron na lang talaga ang kulang. Despite of missing the Tavern Goer. Pero, syempre, kung pinick up niya yung Tavern Goer, the second Hydra wouldn't be picked off.
I
So,
knew you could
di
win.
naman niya alam
Or
na Gold Ring
possible
will be
din na
offered.
iba rin ang maro-roll niya, 'di ba? So,
Ah, ah.
wag na tayo mag-dwell on the what
Oo.
ifs, 'di ba? Medyo very fortunate turn of events pa rin for Marvin LM. Considering that Gio Magnolia taking a huge chunk of damage from Marvin going down to 1 at di pa siya yung nakatapat dun sa Ghost. Diba? Parang siguro sabi ni Gio Magnolia, asan ang hustisya?
Ustisha, yeah.
Baga.
Tapos, eto 3 turns ago, nakalaban ni Marvin LM si Chabigail. So, sobrang swerte ni Marvin LM. Bob blessed him to face the ghost.
Then Gio Magnolia being taken out by Nico D. Star Seeker.
Good at this.
So now Marvin LM is being offered some rather unexciting choice of treasures. Pero yeah, I would presume that he's going to take trading session and being offered possibly the best
Best
hero
one.
power at this stage of the game. Para nagkadayaan na po tayo doon.
And full roll na lang siya, di ba? Hindi na niya inisip, kukunin ko pa ba yung Tavern Goer? No. I would
He
just
has
hit
to
the
look
triple.
for
Baron.
the Baron as soon as possible, because if he doesn't find the Baron, this is going to be a pretty anemic Exodia board.
So, yung double Hydra niya probably would just be double Hydra, right? Kasi Baron na lang yung hinihintay niya kung tutusin, di ba?
Baron, well, you could get a
And
second
the
Maka.
triple Maka and Gold Ring, of course. Pero yung Hydra, kumbaga, I mean, guaranteed na it's okay to Divine Shield the Cave Hydra there rather than...
Well, it still depends if somebody has already scale their board to very high HP minions. It might be in Marvin's interest to triple the Hydra and get a max na instead of keeping two Cave
having to,
Hydras on
yeah,
board.
mid
Pero more often than
mid-size
not, yes,
damage.
Cave Hydra having two Cave Hydras is more beneficial more often than not.
So, kunyari, no improvement sa side ni Marvin LM on turn 13, on the next turn. Alin yung i-divine shield mo dito? Maka or the second Hydra?
Most probably the second Hydra. There's more value in tripling. Sorry, in giving that other Hydra a divine shield than any of the other minions, because for one, you want the goldens to die, right? So ayaw mo yon, ayaw mo siya bigyan ng divine shield. Definitely not gonna really divine shield unless it's really late in the game and you already have a golden baron, golden maca, and stuff like that, wherein it's not crucial to have the golden die. And like that maca, you also don't really expect it
Keep up the pressure.
to really survive and get another attack off of it. So it's fine to leave it as is for now. It's still more beneficial, as we said earlier, to just give the second Cave Hydra Divine Shield. Pero it's already a heads up situation for Marvin LM and against Whiff Up.
Oh,
So
second Maka is good. Oh, where's the light?
but
Where's the Baron?
still no Baron.
Where's the Baron?
Hiring.
That's the
And
triple.
that's a triple
And
Maka.
I think that's a triple gold ring.
That's
That's a triple gold ring.
Pinangungunahan mo
Ito
na.
ma-X na. Yep. I see it.
tactical.
No,
I made a mistake.
it's an Amalgadon. Wifap having some menagerie build.
Tapos ito, Chinilong going down as fourth and Nico D as third. Si Chinilong, ano lang, in-invite ko lang kanina. Sabi nga niya, filler lang siya for the tournament. But, as I can see, he's one of the leading scorer for the Party C. And he managed to get a first place on his round 1. So, 50 pesos. So, despite of being just a filler, nakakuha siya ng he'll qualify for the next round.
We haven't seen Wifos board for quite some time. The last time that Marvin LM and Wifa faced each other, Wifa was able to beat Marvin LM, if I'm not mistaken. Isa sa mga few losses ni Marvin LM yung board Wifa. Wifa having an 8 winning streak. I think he should
And I
have
think this is a
very
golden
superior
golden
board.
hindi pa rin pala golden gold
Oh,
grabber.
but judging by what uh by what Hearthstone Deck Cracker is telling us, Marvin LM is pretty much unfavored in this situation.
Oh, but those are good hits.
As we can see, those are really unfortunate attacks. Sorry, stat lines for Marvin.
Kulang pa yung
Yeah,
binibigay ni Goldrin
yeah,
with Golden Maca. But there's still round 2. So, that's the Ma-X na. And kay Hydra, the Ma-X na, the Ma-X na with Divine Shield will be very useful, di ba?
I think the most useful thing that that Marvin LM could find is definitely the Baron
Yeah,
that's been
it's still
missing.
Baron, definitely.
But yeah, upgrading the existing Mama Bear
Mama
into a
Bear.
Mexa with Divine Shield would be really good as well.
Why? There's
Uh,
no Baron.
that's
Not,
a dead Amalgadon that that won't be of any use whatsoever for Marvin. I think it's also very crucial for Marvin to be able to have the initiative to get the first
the first
attack.
attack. Yep.
Earlier, Wifoff was able to leverage that first attack, killing off the Amalgadon immediately. So that's one less beast that Monsters Maka is going to buff
And I think
in their comp.
his with Amalgadon doesn't have Divine Shield, di ba? Tama ba?
Wala nga. So okay, let's see if Marvin has a chance
So,
for this
tumaas
round.
naman yung chance niya.
But yeah, Marvin's chance increased slightly, but still pretty much
And this
unfavored
is
to Wifoff's board.
okay, awkward.
I will never be forgotten.
Okay, that's a good hit. for the buff, additional buff.
Pero still very, very, this, medyo
Oh,
sinasabaw ako.
ow.
Pasensya na. I'm too engrossed with the combat
Yan,
that
okay
that's
na, okay
going
na, okay
on.
na. There's
But,
round 3,
but
there's round 3.
but seeing the stats of with Puff's board in contrast to Marvin's,
Nice work out there.
I think Marvin is missing just slightly, maybe one, two, three, four stats of attack
Oh,
in
true,
order
true,
to
true.
trade cleanly with Puff's board.
Laging
So
2
I think
for
that's
1 eh, yung kay Beef Buff.
it's pulling his averages down. But I guess what's going to really turn this thing for Marvin is just continuously giving divine shields to his already
Whoa,
existing
wait,
minions.
wait, oh wait. There's
And
the Baron.
okay, that actually changes a lot.
The question is, would you forgo the Elystra? Kasi kumbaga, it serves her purpose already. Na messed up potential na, Whiff Off will play around it. But he decided just to let go of his second gold ring for the
He
Baron.
he he threw the second gold rin. Uh pero it's I think he's aiming to kill Whiff Off already on the start, realizing that there is already a huge power spike incoming for his board. That Baron just immediately doubles the stats. No, not only doubles the stats, actually quadruples the stats
True.
because of the Maca
And
activation and
Baron
then another
combination.
additional Goldrin activation. So as we can see that Marvin already having the superior win percentage here for 40%, escalating to 73 already with only 11% chance of losing.
So may
But
round
still
4 pa.
yeah, not yet enough to kill Whip Waff. So meron pa we are going to see the third 16
Turn
Dark Moon
16 prize
prize.
make the minion golden, di ba?
And I think this should be good night for Whip Waff.
Yeah,
Uh
raise the stakes. Make the minion golden. Which one? Goldrin or the Baron?
I think definitely it has to be the Baron. Not only does it ensure that it won't die from a zap whip.
He'll divine shield the Baron, di ba? So, oh wow. Get it, get
Pangtukso
it.
to,
Get,
kumbaga.
get it.
Yeah, he has to buy it. There are no other means that you really want to buy at this stage of the game. So I think he's opting for the gold dream because he already saw the second Baron. Pero
Oh my ex na. That's a triple all there if he really needs to. Oh,
it's surprising that he hero powered the
yeah, the
gold
gold
instead
ring.
of the Baron just to ensure that it doesn't die off of a zap. So may pag-asa pa ata if Whiff of flanks a zap on his lineup, pero
Pero wala.
wala.
But there's ice block, so there's
There's,
another round.
there's ice block. So parang sasabi ni Whip Puff, sige na, Marvin, kompletuhin mo na yung Exodium build
Yeah,
mo.
with full divine shield. So,
Definitely
I
Whip
thought
Puff worth.
we'll be seeing ano to, party A, but I think hindi na aabot.
Whip Puff's board is definitely lacking poison. So that's the only way for Whip Puff to be able to trade equally with Marvin's really humongous beasts. So with already having that golden selfless, I guess that needs to find a Baron
And for
to
the full poison comp,
a Baron and Exnas to replace the really small minions like the Bronze Wardens, the Malganis, his newly bought Foe Reaper. I think there's still definitely a chance for Whiff-Off to turn things around in this match. He just needs to string those really crucial minions together on this last turn. Maybe that's also the reason why he opted to take that ice block. We actually can't see with us board right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if he has
Down a
some of
minion
those
and up
other
a goal.
minions already in hand and just waiting for the opportunity to deploy it. But definitely, this is an uphill battle. So having that full bubbles board,
And he freeze
free,
for
freezing,
next
freezing
game.
for
Freeze for next
for
game.
the next game.
So ito na yung final round ng ating preliminaries and let's check if this would give them a chance. Yep. I think Marvin LM is not playing for the finals na. Kasi it's with Waf's chance. 9 points si with Waf with Marvin LM on 4 points. So
Actually, Chinilong,
yeah, Chinilong 17 points.
having 17 points, leading this lobby.
So I think wala na pala tong bearing. It's for the 50 pesos pala. So there's also bearing. But Wifop will go ahead on the final lobby regardless of this outcome.
So 100% win rate for sorry, for Marvin LM. So, still parang pansin lang natin ngayon na sobrang dami nilang Exodia Beasts yung sa tournament na to, 'di ba? Parang ito yung flavor of the tournament. Seeing these Exodia Beasts taking over lobbies left and right. Pero isa pa gusto natin makita yung pinaka-favorite natin ng meme comp when we're playing at private lobbies. The less known but equally satisfying to pull off comp na Exodia Pirates. So wala pa tayo nakikita na nagtatangka nun so far.
Last time I'm trying Exodia Mech. Pero binastos ako ni Wifop.
Masamang tao talaga yung whiff na yan. Ganun talaga yung mga tao may bigote, masasama.
So ito, pakita na lang din natin yung standing right now kasi inaayos ko na rin. So, ito
So,
na.
sige, so we'll just recap the standings rin for Party A, diba? Uh, the person leading Party A is actually Philip 92418 with 17 points, followed by Rainy Days with 16 points. So they'll be advancing to the final lobby. Diba? Sadly, Nix with only 15 points and Manuel XX with 13 points would be qualifying for the final lobby. But it's a very close lobby, so 17, 16, 15, diba? And 13 not falling far behind. Philip having a really strong showing, first, second, and fourth place. Just being consistent, only winning once, pero he was able to secure that top spot at the very at party A. Randy is also just also getting first and second, even with a very poor start of fifth place. He has been consistent with the succeeding rounds 2 and 3, getting first and second. So that gives him the second place finish. Moving on to
Party
Party
B.
B.
PinkPaw is
Parang
guaranteed, di ba?
PinkPaw having 14 points. Parang ano nangyari sa lobby na to? A lot of players having only single digit points, diba? Parang
Pero hindi pa
si
naman
PinkPaw.
final, meron pang kulang na round.
Sorry. Oo nga, no?
So it's
Sorry.
Ganzhu and Arsa maybe fighting for the second. Pero we'll see kung yun nga, kung sila nga. Kasi they're the highest scorers for the round
Yeah, let's
round
just
one and
move
round
on
two.
to let's just move on to Party C muna, just to recap things for Party C. As we already mentioned, Chinilong, para sa lingkit lang sa tournament na to, but winning that lobby, getting 17 points. 17 points si Chinilong. Uh, Whiff Waff also surprisingly, diba? Parang we haven't seen a really good finish for Whiff Waff as of late, but he's taking the second spot for the top eight, going into the top eight, getting the second spot at his party at Party C. Go not far behind his co-marks with only 14 points, pero bitin talaga. And then tied at fourth and fifth is Marvin LM and Chubby Gale. And finally, at Party D, the people advancing with a dominating fashion, might I add. Cakes with 19 points overall, the highest point leader so far. So nakikita natin sa mga parties natin, 19 points with two second place finishes and one first place finish. Ba? And I guess we have a tiebreaker here that we
But
have
it would
to.
be SWGDI 16 since both of them have first place, but the second tiebreaker is the highest placement on the last
Oh,
round.
no, no. So fourth, tapos wait. Yung last, the
Uh,
round three. So first, SWGD getting first place. So yeah, so mag-advance is SWGDI 16, 14 points. So Ibanez Pupu having to settle for third
and si
place with
Pupu ano
14
lang din, 'di
points as
ba?
well.
Hatak lang din. Last minute joiner. Gusto lang sana niya manood but wala eh. We need players so naglaro siya.
Not bad na rin, diba? And nag-enjoy pa rin siya, kumbaga.
So I'm going to ask if they're still playing. So PinkPaw's match is still ongoing. Sino bang pwede nating panoodin? Ganzhu is already. Wait, this is Tepi. So, eto, check ko na lang but we won't be featuring them. This is the last games before we proceed on the two final rounds. So, with that, let's just take a break until we finish off the final party, which I think in 6 minutes tapos na rin agad. I mean, ma-finalize din natin agad.
Parang nag-hang ata daw ang camera ko. So,
Actually, naglalag yung camera mo. I think siguro super powerful ni S21. Hindi ganun ka-smooth yung tawag dito. Yung ano mang gusto ko sabihin. Yung video. But again, let's resume in 5 minutes.
Oh, it's good to see you again. Pull up a chair by the hearth. Oh, it's good to see you again. Pull up a chair by the hearth. Oh, it's good to see you again. Pull up a chair by the hearth. Oh, it's good to see you again. Pull up a chair by the hearth. It's good to see you again. Pull up a chair by the hearth.
So, welcome back to Hearthstone Battlegrounds page open Pitstop brought to you by AKG Games Philippines, and I'm here with Weatherlight. We'll be on the final 2 rounds of this tournament, and sino-sino nga ba ang 8 nating contenders, Weatherlight?
Okay, just to recap our final lobby. So those who qualified is Philip 92418, Rainy Days, PinkPaw, Arsa, Chinilong, Wifwaf, Cakes, and SWGDI 16. Can we just call him 16 from now on? Parang medyo mahirap if i-enumerate pa natin yung kanyang
Oo nga, ang
swag
awkward eh. Ano ba
16.
SWGDI niya?
We just call him 16 from now on, so just to expedite expedite things. So yeah, Pinkpaw is going to be the party leader. So just gonna check in with Pinkpaw if they are already complete. So uh,
Tapos ano, dito sa 8 nating kalahok, 2 yung newcomer for our Battlegrounds tournament. Naming Cakes and and 16, di ba?
just call him 16 or Swaggy D. Tama ba?
Swaggy
Is
D.
that what he was going for? Swaggy D?
Kung nasa chat
Meron
ka,
pa siya
Swaggy
yun.
D, sabihin mo na lang kung paano mo ba namin i-mention yan. Kasi, syempre, that's your signature and we know dapat nire-respect natin yung mga pangalan nyo. Except for Wiff Waff.
Pero yeah, I think sige, para Swaggy D, para meron dating kahit
Para
pa
swag.
16 para siya yun sa Dragon Ball.
Android 16.
Android 16, deads na yon.
Oh, spoiler.
So, spoiler sa mga kabataan hindi nanonood ng Dragon Ball nung hindi nila generation. Lumalabas sa pagka ang edad nating mga tito eh. Hindi. Pero yeah, Pinkpo has messaged us na they're already complete. So I guess so they can start na.
Oh,
And
sabihin mo, game na, hindi ako makapag-type.
so let's spectate naman Pinkpo this time
Sige, sige.
around. So,
Since we
yeah.
haven't, featured him. So, let's jump into their game and siguro maya-maya ako jump kasi alam naman natin na kapag tumalon agad, may bug. So, let's watch Pinkpaw in their first round of finals.
I guess very disappointing for Pinkpo. Ang mga choices niya isn't necessarily one of the top tier heroes. Pero I guess he's opting for Silas Dark Moon, somewhat of a manageable hero for
Okay, it's still a bug for me. Di ko alam bakit nagbabag. Sa'yo, hindi? Pag pumapasok.
sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. So
So, update
okay,
lang din,
so-
Enrico on top 166. Oh no. Lumalayo po ang ating...
sana naglaro na lang siya ng BG. Pero opening tavern for Pinkpo isn't necessarily the most exciting. He's offered the Murloc Tide Hunter, but the one with the ticket tag is with the Murloc Tide Caller.
Oh, ang lungkot nga nun
But of course, still getting the Murloc Tide Hunter.
Nag-dodge
Diba?
yung ticket. So,
Pero
no
okay,
demons, no mech.
Just recapping the players. Diba? Pinkpo playing Celia Starkmoon, Shinilong as the curator, Wifwam as Elite Star Seeker, Arsa on Hill House Manstorm, Rainy Days as Janice Barov, Suwagidi as Alakir, Cakes on Yogg-Saron, and Philip on the Lich King. Wifwaf, medyo parang meron pinagpala siya ngayon, being offered that much coveted Elise pick.
Okay lang yan. Durugin mo na lang mamaya kapag nag-top 4 si Biff. Wow.
We'll see. More often than not, we no, I don't want to spoil it. Ayoko batiin. Mali mo, this might be the time, or this is the time for Whiff Off to
To shine
shine.
bright. To shine bright. Shine like a
And
diamond.
definitely, if there is a hero that you want to pick going into a top 8 table, diba? It's definitely Elise. Diba? And
Keep up
no
the
no
momentum,
other no
friend.
other hero comes close in this lobby when it comes to Elise's power level. So definitely has to leverage that.
Oh, closest na siguro Lich King pero iba pa rin talaga ang
The battle
The
yung,
is really
consistency
raging out there.
that's provided by Elise is way too high, diba? Now, PinkPaw being offered a really lackluster turn 3 board.
and yung ticket nga no
She has the option to pick up the refreshing anomaly and
and
then roll and
refresh.
try the second
Yep,
ticket.
yep.
But
True.
yeah, I was about to say that I would personally just steer to 3 at this situation and just hope for the best. Maybe get the free 3 refreshes hero that 3
Rocking and
refreshes guard
rolling.
prize
Keep
for
up
the
the momentum,
succeeding
friend.
turn. And then maybe I have suspect I have suspect Pink Po possibly going to try for a Chadgar
Chad
build
Garb.
here since Murlocs and Beasts are available
Present.
in the
Yep.
Kenyan pool.
True.
The battle is really raging out there.
Not the most exciting
Not the prizes, awkward
prizes.
prizes. So,
Again,
two
again,
pirates. Bakit ganun? So,
again being
is this a Rat Pack plus Houndmaster? Not bad, right?
I personally would take the 2 tickets in this board right now and just hopefully leverage it into
Better.
something good.
Oo, okay. So, he went for the Rat Pack and Houndmaster for
Yes,
the
but
buff.
the problem with this is this just falls off really fast.
I think
Tapos
we
ang
can win this
awkward,
one.
akala ko bug yung hero power, but this is the first ticket PinkPaw bot, di ba? Akala ko,
Yeah,
bakit hindi nag-reflect yung tickets? So, yan.
yes, this board is still not enough to at least force a draw with Arsa's Milos Manstorm's board. But uh, I guess I guess Pinkpo just has to make do with what's offered to him in the current situation. But
Now the battle
luckily
has
enough
begun.
for Pinkpo, Arsa wasn't offered the Might of Stormwind prize.
And 3
Or
damage
no,
lang.
he was offered the that prize, but he only had 5 minions to buff. So it wasn't too big of a
Oh,
deal.
wow.
Yeah,
Cyclone o
deal.
Dragon? Would you...
Definitely just pick the better minion. Yun nga, sasabi nga natin when it comes to dragons, very risky more often than not. You
Parang 10%
you
of the
might get
chance lang yung
might get
mag-skill yung
cursed.
dragon eh.
Right now, so you can see that the rat pack that Pinkpo opted to develop earlier is going to fall off really fast as he continues to add more and more minions to his warband. He's not able to get the most out of that death rattle.
True.
Even more so, ensuring that it's going to be one of the first minions to die, having that taunt placed on it.
Unless it trades for 2. Pero,
You're doing
sino
great
ba
out
naman
there.
ang nagpe-place ng... Hindi. If it's Spawn of Nazot
Uh,
or that sa plus 0, sige. Mabubuhay. The Rat Pack will generate valuable attacks in favor of Pinkpo.
somewhat of some of a really fortunate series of events for Pinkpo. Well, forcing a draw, stopping the bleeding. Now another really sad choice of minion for PinkPaw.
It's good to get
PinkPaw
some
opting to
minions in play.
just get the pair instead of getting another ticket.
And
Buying
he
that
went
cool that
tee up. Oh, would
very
you tee up there? Knowing
yes.
that you're not that strong and facing Alakir?
Well, the thing is with Silas Dark Moon, the faster you're able to tier, the more powerful
Hero power is.
your power gets. Well, of course, it's very much dependent on RNG and where the tickets land. That's why a lot of times Silas Dark Moon could just fall off if you low roll pretty bad. So you have to find that balance of buying
I think you
relevant,
can
at
win
least
this
relevant
thing.
minions with ticket tags, and being able to purchase them at a time where they are going to be relevant. So Pingpo definitely being at a disadvantageous position here against Alak here. I don't think he's too unhappy about the series of events. Only taking 5 damage and already being a tier ahead of that Alak here. I guess he could live with that. But again, being offered another substandard tavern, being offered the Glyph Guardian with a ticket tag and no existing tags to work with currently.
Okay, that's a major domo executus
You're down
role.
Ah,
two and up a goal.
that's not bad na, diba? Yeah, you can argue that he could still roll, get a more better minion. I guess I think yes, that's definitely much better than the 4-3 pirate earlier. At least that generates gold. You could still
Well,
opt
my
to
thanks to
sell some
all
of
the
them,
difference.
get the menagerie jug. He's he's offered some really good stats.
I think he'll go for the jug here, right?
It's definitely a much needed tempo play for
That's what I
Pinkpo.
would have picked.
He's running out of time. He has to play out his hand.
Keep up the
It's
momentum,
it's
friend.
it's not bad, but I think Pink was expecting to do much better for that turn. Like the Savannah High main, even though it being a very powerful tempo play, it's not the most exciting minion for you to discover at tier 4. Like I think the best case scenario for Pink most probably would have been maybe
Jailbane.
maybe get a second Executus,
Ah, that's true, that's true.
or maybe get a Hydra in order for you to have something really good to buff with the Executus as well. But yeah, the scaling for Pinkpo on that turn was really good. He's gotten a lot of
Keep up the
tempo off of
pressure.
that jug and that Savannah Hymen, which enabled him to deal 17 damage to Kix's Yogg Saron. But yes, Kix being really on that turn, opting to go straight to tier 5,
Taking how many damage?
taking massive
17.
damage.
Also, Arsa, by the way, taking 21 damage from Elise.
Uh, Now Pinkpo being paired against Whip Wap's Elise.
On turn
It's
6.
actually it's actually
Turn
pretty
6.
alarming.
Gold for the trouble.
It's pretty alarming the amount of damage being dished out by Whiff Wap's Elise as a 9 gold turn. That was just turn 7. He was able to deal 21 damage. So it's we'll be able to see what kind of crazy scaling Whiff has cooked up basically.
Is this another jug? Yup. Those are two barons on Bob's offerings. Pero syempre, you don't have direction for the Pirate
I
Exodia
think
yet.
you can
So,
win this
Pirate.
thing.
Beast Exodia yet.
The value of Baron has definitely became lower and lower as the meta progressed. Baron has is at the point right now. It's not the most exciting minion to pick up. As you can see, we have a glimpse of how Whiff Up has been dominating his
So,
opponents.
so it's Maka
Uh,
spawn Baron combination, right? That,
it was a power spike brought on by those combinations of minions, but definitely not the most not a late game comp that he
Nice
wants
work
to
out
stick
there.
with.
Keep up the pressure.
But he's already at tier 6, so if you're at that stage of the game, that's anything is possible, right?
yep.
Now PinkPaw being taking that face as Tavern Gore, but
The
but
Baron
he's
really
not.
wants to be bought. Meron pang, laging may kasama ano eh, suhol eh. Oh, eto ticket. Pick me, pick me.
Right? I think that's actually a trap right there. You can definitely do much better. Can actually do that's another very interesting board, but albeit a trap as well.
Which one? Which one?
I think he definitely would
He'll
want
get the
to
Herald of Flame, right?
he wants to leverage this ticket turn. I wouldn't be surprised if he uses the Faceless Tavern Goer on the Herald of Flame and take the other Herald. No, sorry. Take the other Faceless and copy the Herald.
True.
Uh, Possibly getting a really good tier 6 triple. Opting to just keep the Warden of Old.
Let's
So
see.
he has a really
Stay on top.
awkward Rat Pack with Taunt still on his Warband. Philip Philip actually very much unfavored in this situation, only having a 10% chance of beating Pinkpaw's Warband.
It would have been better if this is a Kiraji Harbinger, right? Instead of Arm of the Empire for for Philip.
I don't think he had the luxury to really search for that. It's not the most exciting minion to look
True.
for, right?
Yeah, that's a benefit if you roll it and you have taunt, 'di ba? Pero looking for it, rolling for it, hindi mo gagawin 'yan.
So
And Chini Long
yeah,
taking
Your minions really
the
taking
lethal damage
24
here.
from Arsa's Elementals. Pero it's also interesting to note that Kicks has been getting ties against Philip Lich King and Swaggy's Alak here the past 2 rounds. And he's been at tier 5 for quite some time now, and I guess he hasn't been leveraging much of his he hasn't been able to find uh, a comfortable spot in order to tier 6. Maybe because of the turn of events with how the combat ended in the favor of Pinkpo earlier, being dealt 17 damage really early on. That really punished Cakes' flexibility.
like that one.
That
Feeling
that
bold
it
with
could,
that.
it, well, it could have been worse, right? Uh,
You got this. You're way ahead.
So let's see how strong Cakes is. Oh,
so we were saying earlier about
Pirate
we were talking
Exodia.
about earlier about Pirate Exodia.
So he's
But
just missing.
he's still missing Khadgar and Scallywag.
Yep. And it's awkward that there's two Baron on board, right? Maybe he already have a third Baron on Frozen on his side. Kaya siguro plinay na rin niya yung Baron.
But I guess those are very very lucky attacks for Cakes here. He was pretty much unfavored in that match. He only had uh he only had a 27% chance of
Oh
winning
wow,
that round.
Philip got 33 damage from Millhouse. What?
I'm
It's
actually surprised that PinkPaw didn't opt to just go to tier 6 and discover a tier 6 minion off of his hero power. Now he's being punished with a very lackluster set of tier 5 minions to choose from. He just took Morrison for the gold, I guess. There's nothing
oh
really on.
wow, full ticket.
Whoa!
What is this?
What is this?
What?
Is this a bug? Bug ba to, Enly?
Hindi ko nga alam eh kasi akala ko nga before nung inayos nila si Silas, akala ko every role may ticket pero most often wala pa rin akong ticket. On the turn na kailangan ko yung yung discover, hindi ako bibigyang ticket. Loko yan si Bob. So he'll get the trip, the duplicate. Okay, so hindi.
na this distract ang train of thought natin doon sa yan, sobrang gandang board na yun. Kumbaga,
Ah, full tickets. Bob.
pero Swaggy's Alak here having a really strong board as well. That boat was very very unexciting.
Yep.
So
Good lang yung not pigil if it could land. Deadly blow. Okay, deadly blow. And I think survive naman, diba? This is 8 plus 5, it's 13.
Pero that was
14,
a really close call for PinkPaw. Uh
Oh,
he's-
wow, whiff waff. Taking 11 from
there's just too many things to process right now in this lobby. A lot of really,
From
really
Yog.
surprising kind of events. Yo, with taking 11 damage from Yog and being eliminated from the tournament, regardless of him actually playing Elite Star Seeker, is not enough. Maybe possibly Cakes has already transitioned
yeah,
into
the
some
full I think full pirate or full exodia. Wait, let's see. There's already 2 pirates. So it's Eliza and Scallywag, right? Maybe it's golden. No. It won't be golden Eliza yet.
It's still really, really scary to see that Arsa hasn't been dropping any games, and most of his opponents are taking
30.
insane amounts of damage.
I think Arsa got good Hasabran or Nomi.
We actually haven't seen his board for quite
Oh,
well. We haven't.
So that's what I
Oh
want
no!
to.
Oh no! Oh no!
Why
PinkPaw
did
ran out of time.
Bakit? So hindi pala siya
I,
hindi
I,
siya.
I think I don't think it would have mattered.
Oo, ang laki na rin eh.
That crackling cycle is just insane.
How did Arsa manage to pull this off? So triple or evolving tavern?
He
Kasi
he I, he just recently sold Mayordomo. He has
yeah,
31 Mayordomo
three
Aces of the
stacks.
Fire Lord stats onto that crackling cyclone. So I guess let's just tune into Arsa's board and see what
Or would you want to see Swaggy D? Swaggy D is not my friend yet.
I think yeah, he's also not on my friends list. So I guess we should just jump into Arsa for now since we are short on time. The lobby is almost finished as well.
So let's go and jump in Arsa's side. So si Swaggy D, nag-accept naman agad siya ng friend request natin.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
got the poison from. Wait. Is this Amalgadon is just new, right? So there is a Nomi nga kanina.
So yes, we're also correct. Yeah, there was a Nomi as well as a Mayordomo. So the full it was the full
Elemental
elemental
package.
package.
So when he hit 30 siguro, dinamp na niya yung Nomi since he already got Lil Rags and things.
Swaggy actually dealing damage to Cakes, but wasn't enough to kill him off.
Half
Only
of his health.
very minimal 8 damage.
Oh, wow. What did kick triples? Is that a Baron?
Possibly Baron because he's still at tier 5. But if you
Or
can triple Baron
Scallywags?
into a triple Admiral, that would be really huge. But yeah, we haven't seen this board for quite some time, so we're not particularly sure what comp he's running.
Also Swaggy D, right? We haven't seen his comp. 6 dragon, so this is definitely a Kalekos with Amalgadons. Oh, so no Amalgadon yet. And I think this board is quite strong, right? If you're not being faced against a on somewhat big elemental. Even with Nadina, I think kulang pa rin yung firepower
I
ni Arsa,
I
ni
think this is
Swaggy D.
it's we probably got Kalengos 2 turns too late. So it's definitely not enough time to scale his board. So
So will be
this is
uh
actually a pretty good sign for Arsa, knowing that Swaggy D's board was enough to beat Cakes' board. I think he's pretty much confident going into this final heads up. So really unlucky rolls. Pero ito na guys, sabi natin sakit ng Millhouse Manstorm. But still being rewarded with a wildfire elemental. I guess
it's still good.
it's not that bad. Possibly just
He's
playing that
thinking if he
final
needs Zap, I
Resurrect.
think. Okay, so doesn't need Zap. I have big. Oh
And
wow.
there's a mess of elementals. Surprising that well, there's still a chance that it might be a draw, diba? So he's definitely freezing that board for that slim chance. So the moment of truth.
So 3 pirates for kicks.
So it is a Pirate Exodia build. I guess baka narinig nga ni Cakes ang ating request kanina. But yeah, I think Ars's board is just too insurmountable. There's just way
Yeah,
too
it's
many
too big.
stats. And Cakes is actually missing a very
Khadgar.
integral part of the equation. He doesn't have a Khadgar.
He stayed on 5 and I think he tried to roll for it, di ba? Kasi I think
That's
he got to triple early the Baron. Then the next one is Scallywag. But then again, after that, wala na siyang nakuwang Khadgar. But Arsa getting the first place with the Elementals.
That's how it.
So just recapping. Arsa getting first place, Cakes getting second, Swaggy getting third, PinkPaw getting fourth, Reedy's getting fifth, Whiff Off getting sixth, uh, Philip getting 7th place, and lastly, Long with 8th in that lobby. So, do we jump into the final round na ba, Andy?
I just instruct PinkPaw to guarantees that all the players are not AFK. But we're gonna be jumping on to the next game, definitely. So who are we going to spectate? We already spectate Arsa earlier.
Just to double check rin,
Is it time for our Queen Whip Up? Weatherlight, are you
uh,
ready for it?
he's actually sitting at 6th place, so it's a bit of a stretch. Uh,
Or you would want Swaggy D?
maybe we can spectate Swaggy D, I guess, or alternatively, you could also spectate Radius because he's also sitting at 5th place, so there's still a lot of room to improve for this final round. But since this is the very final round, I guess we should just spectate the person who took first place in the previous lobby. So even if we already spectated ours earlier, I think it's the best interest of our viewers to just follow the person who is the point leader, since this is going to be the last round, because this is going to have the biggest bearing, kumbaga, for the tournament. Don't you agree?
Yep, very true. Since this is only 2 rounds of final lobby, so their games are starting now. And let's check if Arsa managed to get a good hero. Is this a good hero?
Sadly, no. These are really
Oh,
poor
why is
choices.
this a... Why is this? What's this?
But
Nakalimutan. Sky
but
Captain
it's not.
Frog.
But it's not. Getting a good hero. It's not a guarantee that you're gonna get a good finish, right?
Yeah,
As you
like
can
like
see
like
from Whiff Map
yep.
earlier, even if he took the Elite Star Seeker, he sadly finished in 6th place in that lobby. So,
No dragons, no pirates.
and Cakes being awarded that Elite Star Seeker for this round.
Set fresh
So
opponents.
there's a
Are you ready?
possibility that he might actually take this tournament if the stars align. He just needs to finish higher than Arza.
So
Since
Krag, Cakes is Elise, Rainy Days is Curator.
So yeah, let's just
So
recap
what's happening
the hero
in this
choices for the
arduous
final
round for
lobby.
you?
Arsa, as we know, is already playing Sky Captain Krag, PinkPaw playing Jandis Barov, Philip playing Mayev, Chinilong as Zephyrus, Cakes as Elite Star Seeker, Whiff-Off as Captain Eudora, Swaggy D as Millhouse Mana Storm, and Rainy Days as the Curator.
You're good at this.
This is just checking on Rainy Days. Looks like he's taken some sort of token generator, some token opener, having mixed minions as early as turn 2.
So Swagity is Millhouse. And with Wav as
Feel
Eudora.
the momentum, friend.
Oh, sorry, kala ko na ano, token generator ano niya,
Curator
para
siya. Yep.
it's a single amalgam, so kaya mixed minions ang tag.
Uh,
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Not an exciting tavern for Arsa, but I guess he's just going to make do with what he's
You're
offered.
looking
Just take
cute,
the two
pal.
tier 2 minions, and hopefully not get ransacked by Millhouse's board. And surprisingly, Swaggy still opting to stay at 1 even at turn 3.
So maybe he's not, maybe this is a full board now, or, ewan ko. So it's full board.
Pero interestingly enough, there's still a 7.7% chance to win at this situation. It's a
One
comedy.
of the chance there is not to kill the hyena. I mean, it,
Pero
uy,
yeah,
buntik na.
pinatay niya agad yung hyena. So that guarantees a loss for Arsa's board. Pero definitely could have been worse. Definitely could have been worse.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you
So the
makes you strong.
interesting options for Arsa here. Taking the best, consider that's the best price for the very first Dark Moon prize turn, Might of Stormwind, as opposed to just getting another minion on the tavern. But yeah,
Wow, he'll play it now. I thought he'll play it next turn.
well, arguably the existing minions that he has
Think
on
you can
play
win this thing.
are good enough that you play the Might of Stormwind immediately. But wow, this is an unprecedented board for PinkPaw as
Yeah,
early as
turn 4,
as
yeah.
turn
And I
4.
think, despite of playing the Might of Stormwind, siguro, wala nga siyang, ano eh. Would it matter? Maybe? 2 or 3 health?
But the problem would be is that on the 7 gold turn, he's still just going to
It's
buy
really raging
one
out there.
minion. So it's not going to be that big of difference. Just another plus one in stats. So if he really wants to make full use of the Might of Storm, when he might be using it at turn 8. Oh, sorry, at the 8 gold turn, so turn 6. So I guess that's why he just opted to just go use it on that turn. Might have saved him like maybe 5 or so HP against Pink was really ridiculous turn 4 board. It's being
So
placed
I'm
against
checking
Philip.
Cake's stream right now, and he has Wrath Weaver and what is this? Soralisk on board. And a spawn. So medyo guaranteed yung mid game ni Cakes as long as he won't take damage kasi sayang naman yung scaling from the Wrath Weaver.
It's surprising to note as well that Philip is staying at tier 2 at 7
Think you can
gold, so he's
win
already
this thing.
one turn behind. And that explains things. That actually explains a lot because Philip is on demons as well,
Yeah, that's true.
and very unlucky
For Arsa.
for Arsa facing against these very tempo oriented compositions, meaning that he's bleeding out every turn. Long already at tier 4 and
Doesn't matter
discovering a
how the
tier
goal
5
gets there.
minion.
And he still have, okay, so he did wish. So he'll have a triple now. Chinilong will have a triple.
This isn't actually looking good for Arsa here. The tavern offerings aren't really anything exciting. And again, being offered more subpar minions at tier
You
3.
must kill them all.
I guess he's just going to round out his board and just hoping for the best.
Oh, I see. Update on what Cake's doing. I think he'll go for Discover 6. He still have two. Golden Ratweaver. I mean two Ratweaver on board pero hindi pa niya gino-golden kasi nga gusto pa niya yung stats, mid-size stats ng board niya. So two bodies better than one, 'di ba?
Going back na lang rin kaya sa board ni Arsa. This isn't what you wanna see
Oh, that's true.
facing against
And wow, King Bagorgal survives.
it's not what you want to see against a Zephrys that sold off some minions to be able to activate his hero power, still maintaining a tempo advantage by getting that really lucky Bagurgel.
And now he'll be facing against PinkPaw, which I think have a... Oh, whoa. But why is this Murloc now? Earlier it's Mech. It's now Murloc. So maybe another round of somehow similar to Chinilong's comp. Pero ang hina dito ni Arsa, right?
Well, definitely the roles haven't been kind to Arsa. He hasn't been offered any triple opportunities, despite having some arguably not so exciting minions. So there should be much competition for the Tormented Ritualist and the Harvest Golems. But sometimes Bob can just be really fickle when it comes to the minions being offered. So definitely Arsa is feeling the burn of that poor RNG.
This is in the dangerous spot, I think. Okay, so fortunately for Arsa, I think he will definitely survive this match and he'll win, right? 100% win.
It looks like PinkPaw has tried to transition out
Yeah,
of his
Brad's
out of
blessings
his
into
exit,
tokens.
but definitely weakening his position by a lot. Uh,
Sayang. That's
but
another 2 health if we manage to kill off the old Merc Eye.
that's actually a very lucky turn of events for Arsa. He had some bit of breathing room winning that round,
Whew.
but
Okay. It's okay because he got hero power.
so he really needs to high roll with the evolving tavern on this turn. Buys the brand, buys the Houndmaster, and there is the Menagerie Jug that could definitely save his run.
Yeah, I think it's enough for him to uh,
At the
uh,
very least, not die.
not die.
At the very least, not die.
I think Whiff Puff is somehow on the same spot. Kasi ito, pinapanood ko nga kay Cakes and Chill and Cakes is having just a Rat Weaver and that's the reason why they get the tie. Kasi Rat Weaver and Sorolisk na hindi naman ganun kataas ang health. So parang one hit lang din. So this is a evolving tavern
What
turn
if
for Arsa
has
mamaya.
Keep up the
is
momentum,
Doug
friend.
with his hero power?
Hindi ko napansin kasi naka
Pare,
160p
it's a
ako.
natural overseer. And discovered an Ironhide
At
Direhorn.
Direhorn.
But currently, it's pretty much looking to be in Whiff-Puff's favor.
Nice.
And no, it's apparently going to be a draw, which is pretty good for the both of them.
Yep.
Medyo naghihingal ang HP nila. And wow, Philip dealing 20 damage to Cakes. But this is going to be the very important pivotal turn for both of them, because okay, so para pinagsisisihan ni Arsa na binenta niya ang second Tormented Ritualist niya, but still being rewarded with some really good tier 6 minions and the triple for the Harvest Golem. Finally siguro niisip niya, no, ni Arsa na grabe naman tong run na to, napakamalas. But I guess he was hoping to get maybe an Amalgadon for that turn. But most probably he has to make do with just a gentle genie instead.
And PinkPaw taking the little damage there from Chinilong, 19 damage out of the Murloc comp. Siguro meron na tong brand. Feeling ko lang. Whiff Puff is Eudora.
So just checking on case it's a mixed minion board, so I would assume it's some sort of a makeshift menagerie.
I can see his comp. Golden Ratweaver, Sorolisk, Mama, a Genie, a Soul Devourer, and a Malganis. So, meron pa siyang hinahanap na isang spot. So, he's thinking if he will get... Okay, so he go for the double
You
Genie.
can win this thing.
So Arsa only having an 8% chance of winning
Due
and a
to the
41.5%
Ratweaver.
chance of lethal.
So this Max na should
Correct.
eat the
Needs
rat
to
weaver.
hit,
Let's go. Oh no.
but those are still very very lucky attacks. That wasn't very lucky. That and that too as well. Oh no,
Oh no.
this is
Me
getting really
mama.
scary.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Swipe. Oh
Six
no,
seven.
no.
That's
Oh.
lethal for
Oh
Arsa. Those
no.
were really
Oh
unfortunate.
no.
Those were really unfortunate demons being summoned by Imp Mama.
Yeah, I thought
So
Pong
this,
Reaper would be able to cleave out the Amalgadon and kill off the Mama there, but unfortunately, it's Arsa taking the 7th place. Kanina tayo would... Let's jump to Swaggy D.
I have to add Swaggy D first.
Let's jump to Swaggy D. Okay, so Millhouse with a golden Major Domo Executus. Other than that, and a Crackling Cyclone, relatively weak.
Just waiting for Swaggy D to accept my friend request.
I-message. So, double Kiraji Harbinger si Swaggy D with 5 minion taunted. And he'll be facing Kicks.
Friend.
I think this is Kicks game to win with 6 demons and 5 demons on board.
Still waiting on Swaggy to accept. And yun, so accept niya na rin.
So there is a 23% chance for Swaggy D to win. But unfortunately, without a poisonous coming from Swaggy D, he won't get the win at all.
So, spoiler. So,
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh no. Spoiler alert, I'm wrong. I thought Ratweaver would survive there, but Cake die. Okay, what?
Your minions really
Cake
pulled
didn't
their
die. He's at 1 health. Almost took the lethal damage there. Popping off Lil Rug from the needs. So Swaggy D will be facing Eudora's Ghost. It's with Waff Ghost. Hindi na 8 placers with Waff. He improves a lot. 6 na siya. Average of 6 on the final lobby.
Average of 6 in the final lobby.
660.
Yeah,
Props
so
to him.
Swaggy D still staying at tier 4. Diba? Like, pero Swaggy D actually being lucky, being paired against Ghost even after winning against Elise. But yeah, so this is an easy win for Swaggy D, but it's still surprising to see that he's still opting to stay at tier 6. Sorry, at tier 4. He's trying to make some sort of how you call it taunt build working right now. Okay, so Cakes apparently losing to Phillips board, taking 6 damage and
Fourth, fifth.
being eliminated. But still, Cakes having the point advantage against Arsa. Going into this final four situation, even if Keeks being eliminated at 5th place, Arsa is sitting at 7th place. So if I'm not mistaken, Keeks should have a 1 point advantage.
Oh, yeah. Then Swaggy would be the one on the running for the first place finish.
Just to recap, Philip is actually at 7th in the first lobby, and Chini Long
As 8th
finishing at
place
8th.
on run. So,
So
yun nga.
let's just try to do the math. Swaggy D needs to get uh wait.
He's guaranteed to be
Well,
first
keep me
place.
going with this.
Swaggy
Oh
D is
yeah.
guaranteed.
So this is already guaranteed first place for
Hire one of these
wow,
recruits.
we didn't expect that, no, Enly.
Go ahead and hire one of
So
these
it's nice that
recruits.
we were able to feature Swaggy D16, right?
Corruption? I didn't like that one either.
Full
Here's a
taunt?
Oh,
Joke.
that's it. It's also surprising to see that he's really trying to force this Kiraji Harbinger comp.
Oh
Yeah, I
no.
think this might be the
GG.
end of the line for Swati. But still, yeah, it was pretty fun, diba? Parang we didn't expect that turn of events. That was really fortunate for Swaggy to be faced against Whiff Off's Ghost uh instead of Cakes. Even in hindsight, no, sorry. Even we were expecting at least Cakes
Higgs
to
will be the
face
one
with
facing Ghost since he's the one that lost
yeah.
that
And
thread.
unfortunately, he faced Phillips board, which I think we should jump into Phillips board right now, even already knowing that Swaggy D is getting the first place in this tournament. We haven't seen Phillips board. Looks like he's also sporting some sort of menagerie build that
You're down a minion?
sprung
Keep going.
from an early golden rat weaver. Yeah, that's what we saw earlier on. He was offered. He also got an early rat weaver, same as Cakes, but he was able to leverage this into well, definitely a much more solid menagerie build. So just going through the motions, getting more and more
Another
buffs into
satisfied
play, getting
customer.
that Natrizim Overseer, the buffs of Rat Weaver, uh, buffs of Maganis. That's a whole lot of golden minions, diba?
That's true. So, eto, merong bearing ata tong game na to. Who will get the fourth spot? 'Di ba? Tama.
Just to double check lang rin because Philip has 7 and Chinilong has the has
You got
8.
this.
Pero
You're way
10,
ahead.
9, 8. If Philip gets first, he gets third. No, wait. He gets third place, correct? Because Arsa got first in the first round. But if he gets first in the second round, he will tie with Arsa. But what's going to happen is because of tiebreakers, Philip would get third by default, correct?
Yep. That's true. So, regardless if...
Welcome back.
Wait.
How's it going?
No.
That
It's
was
battle
make
for fourth.
all the difference.
So, it's...
Go ahead.
it's
Oh, yeah, sorry,
Chinilong.
sorry, sorry,
Speed
sorry.
increase.
It would be
So,
Chinilong. It's Chinilong's win if
Go
it,
home,
it
I
if it's
always
to
say.
happen. So that's why they're fighting
Titanium will get you a
for this
triple.
remaining spot. And Philip is on the back foot here, losing against Chinilong with a ice block. No. It's Philip that has ice block. But now he got a wingman. Hmm.
pero you guys, it's also really funny to see that hanggang dito magpaparamdam sa atin si Illidan. Even if uh, even if we didn't see the Illidan win earlier on, Philip opted to change his hero power into Wingman. I guess it becomes really, really powerful once you already have an established board. But I guess Chini Long's Murlocs is just way too big
Let's see if you can stay
for
on
Philip's
top.
demons to actually overcome.
So eto pala si Chinilong also have an ice block. I mean, siya pala yung talagang may ice block. Nalito ako kasi akala ko ice block tong blue. Yun nga pala Malganis.
So
Okay, so
really
I think it's
unfortunate.
guaranteed win
So
for
Chini
Chini
Long
Long.
getting first in this.
Oh
Chini Long
no.
getting first, but it's going to be wait.
It's Chini
Yeah,
Long.
for fourth. So Chini Long is getting fourth place because of
Yep.
that win. Hmm.
Gumagawa kasi ako nung panglagay, pang pick sa stream yung overlay. Kaya nire-ready ko na.
Okay, so
Oh, double check lang natin, di ba? Malay mo, mali tayo.
let's double check the placements before we make anything final. But yes, it's that was very surprising. We weren't expecting that two third place finishes would be enough to take the first place finish. Diba? Like this lobby was actually very close. Like nobody really dominated. Diba? Even if Arsa and Cakes got pretty high finishes in the first round, they weren't really able to get a top four finish in the succeeding lobby that which oh well which resulted in them getting well kicks finishing in second, but it wasn't getting second, getting fifth isn't enough to secure the first place. Swaggy being rewarded with his consistency, getting two third place finishes, uh getting that coveted first place slot, diba? So sorry, ang invitation pala for the subsequent tournament is going to be given out to the top four ba?
Yeah,
Tama ba?
top 4,
And
top 4.
four. So just double checking. We have a three-way tie of 7 points
So let's
for
check the
Chinlong,
standing.
being
Okay.
placed in Philip. But since Chinlong getting first place at round two, that actually guarantees him the fourth the fourth place slot, correct?
Yeah, that's true. So, yan. Ito nga, tama pala yung pinakita ko. Itong, congratulations, Swaggy 16 Cakes, Arsa, and Chinilong, PH Open Pitstop Battlegrounds top 4. So, they'll proceed on the playoffs, di ba? By the light.
So yeah, so you just recap. We just recap to our final lobby finishes. Swaggy D getting first place with 10 points, and actually, our these two players, our first and second place players, are actually this is the first time that they
Join
joined the
the,
joined the tournament, correct?
true,
So
true.
Swaggy D and Cakes both getting first and second respectively. Swaggy D with 10 points and Cakes with 9 points. Arsa finishing with a third place, securing that invite as well, and finally Chini Long getting 7 points, beating out Philip and Rainy Days for that tiebreaker. So very crucial pala yung pag-first si Chini Long on that
Oo.
very very final lobby. So
Naagawan si Philip 92418 for that spot.
rounding out the top eight is seventh and eighth place respectively. PinkPaw and Whiff Waff tied with both 4 points each.
Nag-PM daw si Kara. Ano yung PM niya? Hindi ko alam. Ay, teka. Ah, ah. Transition. So, yun. Don't forget guys, tomorrow there will be a tournament for standard under Meatlopes. So, if you guys want to play standard, it's for Luzon only. And for Whoobels sa Sunday ata, just check their Facebook page. Tapos, ano pa bang gusto sabihin? Thank you for AKG Games Philippines again for having us to organize this kind of tournaments for the community.
And thank you rin dun sa mga players natin na sumali, yung mga humabol pa. Allowed us to get a full 32-man tournament. So walang butaw mga ano natin, mga lobbies natin.
So, any words you want to say whether like before we close out the tournament kasi ano na pala quart 10:37 and it's high time for our guys on Hearthstone community to play private lobby.
Yun nga, actually the usual I guess we're going to start playing our private lobbies na after the stream. So yung mga gusto mga sumali dyan, yung mga sumali ng tournaments, kung gusto niyo pa maglaro ng Battlegrounds, be part of the community, be more active with the Hearthstone community. We have nightly hangout sessions playing BG with our local community personalities. So yung mga ano dyan, halo-halo yan from our filthy casuals to our really really talented players, be it standard and battlegrounds, diba? Like it's just a regular community gathering every night in the AKG Discord. So if you guys haven't joined our Discord yet, sige, Ellie, could you post the link na lang rin to Twitch para sa mga viewers natin, sa mga gustong sumali dun sa Discord, so para maka-join sila.
Oh, sige. Wait, hanapin natin.
Yeah, so yun lang naman. So we're gonna play private lobbies now. It's a nightly thing nga, diba? Parang if para type niyo si Ellie, gusto niyo makasama si Ellie, diba? Lagi natin si Ellie, guys.
Hindi naman lagi, minsan lang. ngayon especially I'll try to climb muna sa standard since Papa-Legend muna ako doon. But di ko alam ba't ba mag-cramming pa ako. Pwede ko namang ginawa na yun earlier this season. Anyway, thank you Weatherlight for casting with me this tournament. Hopefully, you'll cast more tournaments pa. Huwag ka magsawa since you'll be buying webcam na, di ba?
Patay nga pala. Nakikita ko lang, napansin ko na patay pala yung ano ko. Yung aking
Yung camera mo.
aking camera.
Naglo-load nga lang sa akin eh. Hindi ko alam bakit. But anyway, yun nga. Again, congratulations to Swaggy D16, Cakes, Arsa, and Chinilong. I will message you the codes o kung ano man mga panalunan nyo. And ano pa ba? I-message nyo na lang pala ako. Wag na lang ako. Wag na ako mag-approach. And yung GCash for the 50 pesos or Paymaya, I'll be sending it to you once I finish the stream. And yung raffle pala natin, yung pala,
Oo nga
whether
pala.
like, di pa pala tayo tapos. Wait, kailangan ko pala pull out yung yung sheet. Wait, sabi. Ilabas mo na muna yung ano mo, yung mukha mo.
Labas ko na.
DG. Hindi ko na alam kung nasan yung...
So, Madam Kara, palibre po ng webcam para hindi na po nahirapan si Enly nakaka-lift ng feed from Discord.
So, ito ay... Check natin kung sino yung mga lang Battlegrounds perks. So, this is for the Battlegrounds perks. And I'm not sure if we're... Tanong ko na nga lang din kay Kara. May... First time ko kasi magpa-tournament na yung same with Huhu Bells and Meatloaf na price breakdown. Kaya di ko alam kung ano ba yung mga kasali sa mga panalunan. So, community raffle, battlegrounds perks, manage. Check muna natin. Siguro yung tag dito, yung S21 hindi pa ganun ka sa Discord, no? Parang weird eh. Lag yung...
I think it's a problem with Discord. Siguro
Discord talaga.
Pwede natin try ang ibang service for the next stream. Baka pwede natin subukan maybe through Facebook Messenger na lang or
Oo,
something
pwede.
Viber, WhatsApp na
Try natin next time.
I think it's a Discord problem. If I'm not mistaken, yung pag-stream ng ganito, you have to actually pay
Yung naka-nitro.
para may higher FPS
Yeah,
or something that better servers.
Better
So,
quality.
try na lang natin si F Messenger or WhatsApp or something like that next time. Baka mas swabe.
Google Sheet. Or Skype.
Mhm.
So, ito na. Tingnan natin sino ang may mga BG perks. Onti lang yung walang BG perks. So, good thing. Tapos, tingnan na rin natin. I-share na rin natin yung sheet. Meron ako dito what's your opinion about the Greybow and Tikatus? Mamaya ako nang i-share yung information. Basahin natin while doing the giveaway. So, yung mga no lang filter. Where's the filter? No PA. So, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4. Ganito. Di marunong magbilang eh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12! Na no BG perks. Pero siguro meron ditong mga yung mga no-show. So, tatanggalin din natin yung no-show, syempre. Sumali ba si Nix? May Nix ba dyan kanina? Wala. Meron. So, ano to? Wheel of names. So, i-share ko sa'yo Weatherlight yung screen ko para ikaw mag-announce ng mga pangyayari sa Wheel of Names. Paano to?
Ano lang, share ko lang, si Wifwaf.
Anong sabi ni Wifwaf?
Maktol.
Bakit daw?
Kinawayan niya daw si Kicks, i-snub lang daw siya.
Nako. So, we have Beefsteak, Manuel XX, Project X, AA Paul, Max Buster, Ganzhu, Potpot, Loltardo, and Nyx as the potential winner of our Battlegrounds perks. Tama, cause Loltardo played. So, ito, shinare ko na. Kita mo na ba, Weatherlight? Sa Discord. I'll start uh I'll start spinning this now.
Gusto ni Whiff Puff yan, parang helicopter.
So, here's the names. Let's go.
Ano ba to? Elimination? Or...
Elimination, syempre.
Okay, sige.
Then.
And... AA Paul, tanggal ka na. Sorry.
So, this is for Battlegrounds perks. Again, kung kayo manalo, swerte nyo. Kasi makapag 4 options
And
na kayo.
Manuel XX, tanggal din.
I-ano natin, shuffle. Nag-ano ako,
Ganzhu, tanggal din.
nagpapaikot ako, yung pala, di ko pinapakita sa stream. Anyway,
Isa-isa ito yung mga tao, sabihin nila, nire-rig natin tong giveaway na to, no?
oh hindi this is legit.
Okay na ba? Pinapakita mo na ba?
Oo. Showing na siya. So, Project X tanggal na. So, Beef Steak, Nyx, Loltardo, and Max Buster ang potential winner.
Okay, so much for Nyx. Goodbye.
Then. Magkano na lang ba perks ngayon? Mura na lang siguro, no? Less than 1K?
1,250?
So, Beef Steak, you're out. And for our winner, it's
And...
Loltardo. Congratulations, Loltardo. You won Battlegrounds perks. So, yun na. Tapos na ang ating tournament proper and
ating tournament, pero di pa tapos ang gabi. Again,
so yun.
Mga tao sa AKG Discord, tuloy ang ligaya.
Pasok na kayo doon. For Whiff-Puff, bawi ka na lang dyan. Try mo invite.
Oo nga, Whiff of try mo invite. Baka
hindi
umuha siya doon.
baka hindi pa siya pagod.
Papagurin mo pa lang, kumbaga.
At tapos ito pala, I'm not sure if meron pang isang open qualifier kasi grid eh. So Luzon under Meatloaf, Huhubes will have Visayas Mindanao. I have the open now. Pero that would be 12 players pa lang, 'di ba? So who are the 4 players? So, yun. Definitely si Kara makakasagot niyan but we won't be able to answer that for tonight. And that's all for the Hearthstone Battlegrounds PH Open Pitstop. And thank you for watching and joining the event. Hopefully you guys learned something and enjoyed the Battlegrounds action today. Thank you again, AKG Games Philippines and Weatherlight. See you again next time tomorrow. Tournaments on standard. So, yan. Bye-bye.
It's good to see you again. Pull up a chair by the hearth.